This is Doors Divinity, Chapter 1, Episode 14. Last time, you guys were in the city of Stoneguard, an old dwarven city now being run by an Outlander king. You guys went to Hardley's Tavern, where you met with Crumb, a dwarven friend of the old dwarven king, which happens to be Rygg's father. Crumb informed Rygg that his father and mother were usurped, his mother was poisoned, and we're unclear still about what exactly happened to Rygg's father after he had been usurped. You guys also visited the large forge underneath the sort of that outcropping there on the left side of the city. You didn't find any information there, but the big thing that happened last time was the assassination attempt on Rygg's life. You killed one of the assassins, but Marge spotted another hanging out on the rooftops outside the window, and that assassin escaped. Okay, I think you guys are now starting to move outside the city to go to Brawn's Boars, which was a boar farm that you had traveled to after you had hunted for some pelts. You had sort of a negative interaction with the farmer there, but you're going there because it's supposedly a friend of Crumb's.
Yeah,
no, not, was it Crumb's? I think it was Crumb's, yeah.
We basically swindled him last time
yes.
we met him.
You did.
We sold him we sold him like a giant boar as like a regular boar or something like that. Or
we were just
to take it.
We were unfortunately mistaken in that we sold him 3. We thought they were 3 prize piglets. Cough, cough. And
I think it was Jordan, the bartender, who told us to go instead of Crown, because we haven't decided we trust Crown.
Yes, that makes more sense, actually. Yes, it was the bartender. Thank you. I don't think we know the bartender's name yet.
I think it was Jorn, right?
No.
It was Jorn, you're right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There it is. Here we go. It was Jorn.
And another noble is
Crumb.
Oh, and
yeah, Crumb is
Gruzlak is currently stuck as a giant boar man, right?
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
now I'm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You failed to protect Rygg.
I forgot about that. Oh god.
Yeah. So assassination attempt, a connection inside of the royal house, and then some, I guess, grassroots movements with the dwarfs at the tavern and outside the city. So what is your plan? Where are we going?
We should probably go lay low after this and figure out what to do about Gruzlak.
I just keep follow Rygg. A giant boar man just keep follow behind the dwarf.
Are you? So it is late evening now, probably middle of the night, maybe 1 a.m. Do you guys want to take a long rest at the tavern, or are you going to try and leave to exit the city and make it to the boar farm?
Now it's in midnight.
I think
1 a.m.
Let's try and make it to the boar farm. He's gonna be pissed, but he's already pissed at us, and
yeah, and I cannot stay in the city.
Yeah, exactly. and also like people know that Rygg's here, and he just had an attempt on his life. We got to get him out.
Okay, Gruzlak, you're gonna fit right in at the boar farm, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the good thing is that you guys are at Hardley's Tavern, which is down here by the Eastern Gate.
Mm-hmm.
So to get through the Eastern Gate, you are going to have to go by some guards. So I will need you guys to roll some checks. Are you going to go to... Oh, go ahead.
What is, as far as Gruzlak's giant boar man appearance, if he's on all fours, does it look like super out of place, or does he look just like one of the other big boar that would be around the area, or is it obvious that he's like a were-boar man that is some horrifying mythical creature?
He's more were-boar than he is just boar, but he could pass for a boar if you try. I don't know how you're going to try to dress him like a mount, but that could be a possible solution.
Gruzlak, we need to get you out of the city. My first thought is, if you get on all fours or we put some rags on you, we can pass you off as a mount. What do you think about doing a little play in here, Gruzlak?
So, hear me out. So Gruzlak is a very Gruzlak got +5 survival, and all his survival is about like hunting, especially hunting boar. So he got a lot of knowledge about boar, so he can pretend he's a boar, right? Even now, my shape is a wereboar, but I can pretend like I just.
He's an expert at acting like a boar.
Yeah. How about that? Can I roll a survival? Yeah, can I roll a survival to do that performance?
You can, yeah.
And Marge is proficient in stealth and deception, and would like to try to disguise Gruzlak. Here, let me take these rags over here, Gruzlak. Ooh, and let's take a little bit of this dirt and smush it onto your face over here.
We can tie all of our tusk. We could tie all of our packs like to the side of him, like so it looks like he's like a pack boar.
You're an important part of the Fram Fam, bro. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Okay, nice. So I got advantage.
So you gotta roll a d6 and add it to your roll
D6.
as well.
Okay, yeah.
Like
6. Awesome.
Nice.
So it's 18.
And I think you're getting advantage from Marge as well, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we're all helping you.
Let's go! Ah, fuck! All right, still 18.
Okay. Sorry, I was fixing an audio problem. Looks like it's solved now. So you guys, with an 18, you're going to successfully, you said you dressed up him to look like a mount, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you're on all fours now, Gruzlak. All right, you've exited the tavern. It looks like you're a big boar mount. Scary one at that.
Nah.
Who's riding on top of Gruzlak? Or are you just holding him by a leash?
Kibo, of course, Kibo.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm gonna jump right on your back. He like runs over and he just jumps on top of you. Yeah, let's go. Come on, guys. He starts spanking. He like pinches in his heels like he's, trying to get you to move.
Now, Kibble, if anyone asks, you race boars, and this is your prize racing boar. He's never lost a race. So if anyone asks, but don't bring it up unless they ask, okay?
Well, okay, yeah, okay, so don't bring it up. Yeah, and he's my prize.
Someone asked, but
okay.
For now you are a boar jockey.
Okay.
That, Kibble?
Sure. Okay, and he's like, you can see him, he's like trying to run it through his head. He's just gonna roll an intelligence check to see if he can remember, otherwise he'll get disadvantage on any checks talking to the guards. He fails. He looks like he knows what he's talking about.
Right. Holy shit.
Actually, roll insight.
Oh, not my greatest.
Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
You look perfect, Kibble. Oh, you pull it off great. You're just the right height. Wow, you even smell like a boar jockey.
He sits up straight in his mount. All right, you guys, let's go. He starts leading the column down the road toward the gate. As you guys approach the gate, you can see the flickering torchlight near the two towers that sit there at the entrance, and the two guards see this giant boar kind of lumbering along, and they tell you to halt.
We halt.
Who brought in this boar? And you're not allowed to take these mounts in and out of the city, not unless it's a horse.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. You see, my friend here, Mr. Kibble, he is a very famous and well-respected boar racer. And this is his prized boar. It's worth a lot of money, so he likes to keep it with him, and we happen to be his protectants, you see? Because with a boar that's worth that much money, you gotta have some bodyguards. So we're just here to help it get out of the city. We're on our way to the Boar Farm where we're gonna spend the night, and we won't be any trouble to you.
He looks over at Kip and goes, "What's the boar's name?" "Pork Chops!" Okay. He kind of takes a walk around the boar and looks at it. He's gonna roll investigation real quick. Oh my god. Okay. He takes one look at the face and he lifts the cloth over Gruzlak's face and he can see that it's a wereboar. He immediately draws his weapons and tells you to dismount. He says, This is not a mount. This is a wereboar. You've been deceived."
What?
Oh,
No, sir.
fucking
You are the one who's wrong here. You see, this is a very, very special breed of boar. We brought him way from the other side of the country, and he's been involved in a horrible accident recently. It's actually why we came to the city to seek some medical attention. We hear some of the stupid dwarves around here are real good with boars. I mean, they're basically boar people themselves, right?
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check. This is gonna be very difficult to beat because he did roll a nat 20.
Persuasion or
Well,
deception?
actually, deception.
I'm more of a deception person. But...
Yeah, deception, and I'll roll a wisdom save, and that's how we'll determine it. Because the d20 was more for his investigation.
Can I roll a survival again to make a real boar sound?
Sure, yeah.
Let's go!
I
Someone
feel like
do it for me. Someone do it for
at this
me.
point, he knows it's not a boar at this point. Like, right? He got a nat 20.
He did, but Marge.
It's still in character for Gruzlak to do that, though.
Yeah,
and absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Wait, hear me out. How about this? I do this. I make a perfect boar sound, and then I drop some gold on the ground. I just make it.
Some gold.
I drop like 50 gold. How about 50 gold?
50 gold. The guard sees the gold drop on the ground, and he's gonna say, "All right, you can pass. Don't bring this wereboar in here again, or deformed creature, whatever it is. Don't bring it in here. You're gonna start scaring people, and you're gonna scare customers at the market."
50 gold is a fuck ton, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. That's a crazy bribe.
Yeah.
He's a prized, disfigured racing boar, but thank you very much, sir, for your understanding.
I know
we'll
a wereboar
at the racetracks.
Dude, okay. You could have like slept with his wife for 50 gold, dude. Like, you could have gotten a lot more.
He tells you to pass. Geez. 50 gold is a lot of money in this world, so you can go.
Money bags over here.
You know what? Gruzlak won't ever know that. He just
I mean, if you want to make sure you're gonna get away with that bribe, that's a good way to do it. He's definitely not gonna, even if he's like a straight edge cop, he's definitely not gonna stick his nose up at 50 gold.
That's so funny.
I love that, dude. That was balls.
Okay.
If we pass the guards, Mars, yeah, but what was that? You were supposed to tell him that you are a prized and famous boar tamer. What happened there?
I got so nervous. I thought they were gonna stab Gruzlak and maybe me, and I didn't want to say anything. And well, you started talking, so I just thought I'd let you do the talking.
Well, just don't let it happen again, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna try not to. Yeah. He clenches his heels in and tells Gruzlak to trot off into the streets there. You guys are going to pass through the guards and the gates. You're going to make your way up to the boar farm. You do pass the dwarf blacksmiths along the way. It's just like a note this location for you. And then you're going to make it up here to bronze boars. It's a small farmstead, but he does have several regular boars. These are not giant boars, remember. And well, I guess with exception for the piglets that you brought him.
He still has them?
He still has them. He hasn't gone to the market yet.
Nice.
Oh, it's you. You folks. You, kind of swindled me last time. Surprised you had the gall to come back here.
Well, in our defense, we didn't think that, we'd be needing your help, or we would see you ever again.
What my friend is trying to say here is, we're really, really sorry about the whole misunderstanding here. We thought we were giving you off a really good deal, and we was one of those, you scratch your back, I scratch our back. It'd just be a great situation overall. But, now we're here, now we're back, and we can absolutely help you take care of these little monsters. Where are those sweeties? And Mark's tries to go off to take care of the little piglets to absolve herself of the situation.
Huh.
Knowing with that,
okay, well,
you're the bartender from town sent us to you. He said you could help us.
And Rygg is also at 9 out of 56 HP, so he just kind of shows his injuries.
From Hardley's Tavern? Is that who you're talking about?
That's correct. You and the bartender said that you could help us out as a fellow dwarf. I needed a place to stay outside of town.
Huh. Well, if you hadn't said Yorn sent you, I might have told you to kick rocks. But since you're friends with Yorn, then come on inside. He opens the door and he lets you come inside. It's just him and his wife, and then the boars that live here at this farmstead. It's a pretty simple dwelling. There's not a lot of fancy things inside. He's not very rich. It's very apparent. His wife is making some boar meat that they'd had in the freezer. They have these huge ice blocks that they keep the meat in the back of the room. So she's taking that out from the ice box and starting to prepare it for one of her stews. He tells you to come inside and take a seat at his table. He starts talking about a lot of the problems that have been happening here in the countryside. That the Outlanders, the government, have been neglecting the farmers, and they've been increasing their taxes. They've been demanding that they increase their yield. And it's starting to get to the point that people are beginning to talk. The dwarves specifically are beginning to talk. That this is really unsustainable. And they're not going to be able to take care of their children and their communities much longer if the demands continue to increase. So
wait, what? Sorry, what demands?
They're demanding higher yield for food, and they also want more taxes from the farmers out here in the rural area.
Shit.
Yeah,
basically slavery.
Yeah,
they're squeezing them.
So he's kind of just giving you that information. It's spreading throughout the farmland in this area. You have any questions for me, or you just gonna be here for the night? I probably can't keep you here for very long, maybe maximum 2 nights, but you're gonna have to go. We don't have enough food to feed all of you.
We appreciate your hospitality, and we aren't planning on staying much longer than a night. I need a place to rest up. I was attacked in town.
Oh, well, a night's fine. That's fine. We could probably do that. But yeah, no longer than 2 nights. That's trouble. They're gonna come looking for you here. Especially if you had an assassination attempt on your friend, Rygg.
Yeah, I'd like to say, like, out of character, like, when I said I was gonna go take care of the little piglets, Marge doesn't join everyone else inside. She posts up outside and still a little frazzled about the recent assassination attempt on us, so.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of consoles you, and he says he's so sorry that you've come to Stoneguard at a time when it's just like they're really in low spirits, you know, and a lot of people are feeling squeezed currently.
Now, what's your relationship to Yorn?
Yorn, we used to go boar hunting together. I haven't been for a long time. My wife, she won't let me do that anymore, so I just raised them here on the farm.
So you two go way back, huh?
Yeah, we go way back, maybe 50 years or so. He's a good feller. He's been running that tavern for a long time.
Well, we
keeper
appreciate
and a boar hunter. Good, respectable dwarven professions.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be taking a trip in the morning. A little bit outside the city to the cemetery. You're all welcome to come along with me if you've got any relatives to pay respects to. Otherwise, I think I've probably got to hit the hay now. I hope the rest of you have a good evening.
Thank you for your hospitality, sir.
Of course.
We are forever in your debt.
He didn't even say anything about me.
Oh, he does see you. Yeah, I would say, did you walk inside the house?
I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna just follow Rygg.
Okay.
I just follow Rygg everywhere.
he starts to ask about what your story is. He's gonna roll a perception check to see if he can determine if it's a wereboar or not, though. Let's see what he gets. That's the second nat 20 I've rolled. Oh my god.
What
On
the
that-
hell?
on
People
that
really
same
know
thing.
he's a wereboar.
Yeah, he knows
Very
it.
obviously a
obvious.
wereboar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your friend over there, though, he's gonna have to sleep outside. You know, I've heard rumors about these beasts. And I know he's your friend, but I don't know him. And even if Yorn speaks for him, he best go sleep in the hay shed.
I think that'd be
this is why I'm a follower of punk, bros. This is what happens when you follow a deity other than punk. They do all sorts of things like this, but punk is all about the love, brosif.
Oh, that's nice, but I don't trust any kind of werebeasts in my house. And even if I did, my wife over there, well, she's not gonna allow for it.
It was an act of Corwin who turned him into a wereboar.
Corwin, I happen to worship Corwin. Hey, you must have really insulted the gods if you turned you into a wereboar. What did you do?
Zoinks.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can't speak. Huh. Well, you're welcome to the hay in the shed out there, though you probably won't like it very much. Any other questions or concerns?
Nope.
Okay, well, you gentlemen have a good rest of your evening and sleep tight. Water's over here in the back if you need some. And he walks out in the back after finishing the meal. And they all
sleep outside.
Yeah, you gotta sleep in the hay shed.
Can I just sleep like at the door, block the door?
As long as it's the back door of the farm, not the front door where people can see you from the street.
Okay.
He said he doesn't want you doing that.
Door.
Okay.
Say, before we go to bed, I would like to cast Talk with Animals and talk to those piglets again. I did have like a thing or two I wanted to say to them.
Sure, yeah. So you go out back, you see the piglets running around. They immediately recognize you. And
Right.
they start to squeal.
And I hold my arms like, whoa, hey guys. I just wanted to come by and check up on you. It's just your old Auntie Marge. Is everything okay? Are they treating you well here?
Oh, God! It's him! The murderer! The pig murderer! Everybody run! And they just see him squealing.
I'm just here to say I'm sorry. We're sorry.
I don't believe you at all! Don't believe him, guys! I don't believe him!
Right.
He's here to turn us into bacon, I'm sure of it! You just see him like huddling and shivering in the corner, and you see the rest of the piglets, which are regular boars. They're all like running towards these other piglets that seem to know something that they don't know.
All right, well, Marge throws her hands up like, well, I tried, you stupid little piglet, so we just came by to say I'm sorry. I hope it turns out well here, and I hope you don't get made into bacon or whatever. And then she walks around and goes back towards the house.
Roll a perception check.
Everyone?
Just Marge. Okay, you turn around. You turn around and you walk back in the house. You just saw the pigs kind of huddling in the corner. All right. So go ahead and take your long rest, if you'd like.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So where are you guys going in the morning? When you wake up, you do see that the Boar Farmer, he's gathering his things, and he's got like a spear in hands, and he's gathered his pack, and he's gathered what looks like some kind of offering that he's going to take to the cemetery outside the city.
Hey, friend, what's that you got there?
Oh, this
Wait for the
is...
offering.
Yeah, this is something I'm just some incense I'm going to burn at my father's grave at the cemetery up north. It's his birthday tomorrow. So, but tomorrow I've got some other tasks. I gotta take those pigs into the city because the merchant agreed to meet with me then, so I've got to do the ritual today. He was a good man, raised me well, but you know, stuck in his ways.
I understand.
Yeah, you understand.
I just recently learned that my mother died in the city after my father took me out when the Outlanders came. I don't know where she's buried, but...
Oh, she's probably buried at the cemetery up north. Oh, who's your...
I don't even know. Don't even know her name at this point.
Your family history here in Stoneguard?
I do, but I don't know it. Well, I know very little.
Oh, I see. How exactly do you know your?
I grew up outside the city, and I just met him recently when we were having some ale and down at the tavern.
He knows you've been assassinated, but does he know that you're the heir of the old king? I'm not sure he does.
He doesn't, and Rygg is deliberately not saying that he is. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to. He's not sharing information with everyone yet. He doesn't want it to be.
Fair.
As my eyes have been shifting back and forth, Marge is standing there like stiffened up and is looking at both characters back and forth, like sweat beads start to form. Like,
yeah. Wait, who is this guy? This guy is a dwarf.
He's a dwarf. Yeah.
Just a traveler.
Hmm? This is the Boar Farmer.
And while you're doing that, Fram is sitting next to you, strumming on his lute, and he's totally oblivious to all the underlying tensions, dynamics.
Man, Punk is great, bros. Punk praise beautiful morning.
Well, you're welcome to come along with me to the cemetery if you like. It's kind of a gloomy task, but if you wanted to try to find your mother's grave, I'm sure it's there. It's where everyone from Stoneguard's buried, even the royals.
We could probably use with getting out of the city for a day.
Yeah.
I was going to say that perhaps we could do this on another trip, but maybe it would be a good idea.
We have had some recent friendly altercations, if you know what I mean.
If the cemetery's on the way out of town, then that would make sense for us to stop by.
If you don't mind me asking, why are people after you?
Well, I mean, you've seen our prized werebore. I think it's him. They really want him for something off. I heard about a gladiatorial arena, or it's probably those silly Outlanders. They like shit like this, so who knows? They're crazy.
I understand. I understand.
I grew up outside the city, so I have different ideas about what a dwarf's place should be in this world, and there are Outlanders in that city who do not agree with me.
I see. Yeah, a lot of people don't like werebeasts in these parts. They find them to be, kind of leans in to you so Gruzlak doesn't hear, an abomination. People don't mingle with the beasts, not like some of those forest dwellers. People in Stoneguard are no interest in that. They find it sort of icky. Not many punk worshippers, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Mostly Corwin and Jelena.
We're gonna change that, bros. We're gonna bring punk's love for everybody. We're starting a movement.
I know Punk, he sort of tolerates the intermingling, with beasts, but here, it's not the case. Though I could kind of understand. I mean, I live with boars, so I suppose I am more tolerant to it than most. But,
I'd have an open mind and an open heart, bros.
Well,
yeah, you seem like a pretty okay guy. We like you here, Bram.
I'm just trying to make it day by day. I mean, it's tough being a boar farmer around these times, these parts. Taxes are so high, can barely keep up. Well,
wouldn't it be nice if you could maybe get some sort of regime change in there where they could lower those damn taxes? Don't they know we're struggling out here?
Well, there's
have you seen
talk of that.
Have you seen the prices in that city there for some of the stuff they're charging? It's ridiculous. Like what happened 10 years ago is so much better.
I agree. I agree. Well, shall we part or shall we go to the cemetery?
Sure.
Okay.
And before you go, Rygg does take out 3 gold pieces.
And for you taking our boars earlier, allow me to give you some compensation for that, and perhaps that will help with your taxes.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Rygg. I appreciate that.
Dwarves need to look out for each other in Stoneguard, apparently.
All right. So you guys are going to make it to...
Pretty.
the cemetery. I'm going to add you to the map here. This is just part of the cemetery.
It looks so cozy. I can leave here.
Oops, not Yorn. Let me remove this.
Gruzlak just stays behind and lives in the cemetery.
So the
whole character plot point is he's just been looking for a new home and he wants a cemetery. He's been waiting for the first one we come across.
It slowly becomes a
side quest.
labyrinth.
Kamaji teaches Gruzlak to look for truffles.
Ooh, we do need money.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So you guys... Oh, you said Kamaji would teach you how to look for truffles. It's a type of mushroom.
Yeah, before we leave
truffle.
before we leave the city, can I go buy a truffle and then have Gruzlak smell it to see if he can track him down?
Sure. 5 copper pieces.
Oh, come on, that's it.
I guess truffles would be expensive. We'll say 5 silver pieces. Probably more accurate.
Okay. And I am going to cast Speak with Animals again. That's probably going to become a daily ritual of mine.
Okay.
It's an at-will spell from anyways, but so I can talk to Gruzlak.
Sure. Okay, so you guys...
Can Gruzlak understand us?
Can Gruzlak understand you guys? Yes, he can. He just can't speak common.
Okay. On our walk up, I want to have him... I'm going to try and get him to smell this truffle and see if he can find any.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a nature check, Gruzlak.
Nature.
I like to imagine that Kamaji
How about...
just like talking to Gruzlak, like, smell truffle.
yeah.
Man. He can talk still, right? He can understand you.
Yeah, hear me out. I don't think it's nature because nature is int. It's intelligent, and but I gonna smell it, so it's wisdom. So I feel like probably
like a perception check.
A perception, yeah, it work. Yeah.
Let's do perception.
Perception, smell, and you know what? I am a wereborn now, so all my sense, especially the smell and the hearing, it's advantage. Got advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, see,
nice.
I got bunch of trouble.
All right.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Good whiff for that truffle.
I will add try to remember this, I guess, but you can add a D6 to the next time you do a foraging check to your plant parts. Okay?
D6? Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
A D6. Whoever rolls that can do it. All right.
Okay.
So the cemetery is quite large. This is just one section of the cemetery. The Boar Farmer has gone off to a different section to pay respects to his family. When you guys are walking through, you split apart because he thinks you're going to go find your mom, right? The rest of your family. And you follow the signs to the Royal Cemetery, which leads you to this map here.
Yep. Before we part ways, can I get an incense stick from him so I can burn it up?
Sure.
Can I find my mom?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys make it to the cemetery here, and when you walk in, you see that there's a bunch of graves. Most of these graves are family members or distant relatives of the dwarven ruling class from 125, 150 years ago. So this would include your father, your mother, and any other relationships there might be there.
My dad would have died outside of the city.
Your dad would have died outside.
He died.
Right.
Are there any attendants around or any other members in the Guardian, or just I wanted to take note if there's anybody around us while we're looking for the Queen's old grave.
You passed a gravekeeper on the way in, but there's nobody here currently.
Okay.
You do notice that as you walk through, you see a light off in the distance on one of the buildings, just on the other side of this gate ahead. You can roll an investigation check on the surrounding graves if you'd like, and the buildings within the fence.
More concerned about the tree line, and if there's anyone around watching us look at specific royal gravestones, because I would imagine that Outlanders would not like people who are of noble dwarven descendant, right? They'd be pretty watch the people in that area.
Roll perception.
What are you trying to find? Can I smell it? Can I smell again?
Also, how far out of town are we?
Maybe 20-minute walk.
Oh, okay.
Not too far.
I was under the impression it was a little farther.
I smell the thing. What more do you want to find?
You can roll perception, sure. You could do advantage, I guess.
You wouldn't be smelling for truffles. It was just I'm just looking to see if there's any like people following us, and I'm still heightened awareness about us being recently assassinated attempt.
Me too, because I still remember. I'm very, I'm the what do you say? On the life
Marge
now.
is
like
shooketh.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Rygg
don't
is more
see anything.
shaken by just all the family news, and Fram is more just excited that Punk forgave him, and so he's not really in it when it comes to like the assassination. He's just Punk forgave me. I thought it was him, and now.
Well, like from Marge's perspective, she just joined this adventuring party of people. Like she's not used to having assassination attempts and crazy stuff like that. Like death really isn't much of a part of her life. That as it is.
I mean,
So
it's kind of new for us, like the assassination part at least.
Yeah. So now, Gruzlak now is very sensitive. He just keeps smell every single second to make sure no freaking assassin come to Rygg again.
Okay.
What you smell there, Gruzlak? You didn't see anything there, boy? Go get him.
So Marge doesn't see anything, and Gruzlak is kind of bringing his sniffer to the air, but he doesn't smell anything. You can kind of smell maybe like bone meal or something, like the skeletons in the ground, right? The dead bodies that are buried here, but it's very, very faint. Other than that, everything looks very still and very quiet. What do you want to investigate? It looks like you did roll. Kamaji rolled a 23. You note that Rygg's parents are not within the little gate here. They're actually probably in the building with the light on it on the other side.
Rygg.
The mausoleum.
Yes.
Up ahead, I think your parents might be in that mausoleum.
Well, that is a surprise. I suppose I should go check it out. I wonder what that light means, though. Normally, this is when I would dare Gruzlak to check it out first, but in its current form, that might not be the wisest idea.
Yeah.
Kibble, do you want to go see if there's anyone in that mausoleum?
Well, I don't know. Aren't there ghosts in there?
The only ghost here is the ghost of cowardice.
Hey, are you trying to call me a coward? He jumps up on Gruzlak's back again. I got my big buddy right here. He'll take care of everything.
Exactly, so you have no reason to be scared. You should go check out that mausoleum.
He kind of realizes he's just been tricked into going. He's like, dang it. He's going to go with you, though. Okay, so you guys are going to walk into the mausoleum.
If that's Marge will follow behind Gruzlak. I better go with him just in case.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Okay.
Wait, so can I go inside?
Yeah, you can walk inside. It's a little bit bigger than it appears on the map.
Okay.
That's a cool map too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the statue up ahead is a statue of Jelena Talos. So it would look a little bit different. She's wielding a warhammer and a large shield. Stout dwarven god. Or goddess, excuse me.
Someday there's gonna be a Punk statue in here, bros. Someday. Someday soon.
As you guys walk in, you do notice that the grave here is it seems that the queen, or Rygg's mother, was buried underneath the statue of Jelena Talos, and there's a plaque with her name on it. It says Queen, and then what was your mother's name?
Well, we never actually said that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna call her. Let's call her Svampa.
Can you spell it for me?
Call her what?
Yeah, I don't know. I just make it up.
I love it.
We're gonna call her. We're gonna make it easier. We're gonna call her Adessa.
Adessa, Queen Adessa.
Adessa.
Oh, that's pretty.
Dessa or Adessa?
Adessa.
Okay. So it says Queen Adessa here on the plaque. It does not say that she was poisoned. It just says the year in which she was born and the year that she died. And then it says the family saying on it right below the year. Whatever your family saying is. I'm not sure you would know that though, since unless your father had told you as a child.
He didn't tell me anything. Like, he didn't tell me he was a king. He didn't tell me a whole lot about the city other than you don't trust Outlanders. He mostly just taught me how to survive in the woods.
Okay.
And Rygg actually can't read, so even with that, he wouldn't actually know what it says.
Okay.
His dad never taught him how to.
I don't actually know what those squiggles mean.
Okay.
What does it say?
It says,
And he'd be asking like the other party members.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll read it to him.
Who is
it says the
who
following.
is this woman?
Never turn down an ale. Who knows? It may be your last.
I like it.
Wise woman.
Those are some words I can get behind. Though I think I'd rather have a glass of wine.
Roll
I can give you some punk wine.
roll a check on that. I want you to roll an insight check
what?
on the plaque and what the saying says. Never turning down an ale. It may be your last.
Are we all rolling that check or just Rygg?
Just Rygg. 17 passes. You kind of like wondering, maybe they put poison in her ale.
Yep. Seems like an interesting motto for someone who was killed by poison, possibly in an ale.
Yeah. So somewhat suspicious. Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check. I also want to know what you guys are doing or what you're talking about in here after your perception rolls.
Wait, what? Perception?
Yep.
I'm just gonna be kind of like scanning the
Thunder
walls
again.
and checking out everything.
Gruzlak, you turn around and you see two robed individuals close the doors to the mausoleum behind you. They looked like spider cultists.
I roll very loud.
Okay?
And charge at them.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
St. Mars was
what
like
the
just
hell?
about to ask Rygg, like, so did you know much about your mutt?
Yeah.
I got 3 net 20 today. What the hell?
Wow.
I also just got a nat 20 on initiative.
Crazy.
Nice.
Mars was about to have a pleasant conversation with Rygg, so wasn't really quite ready for it.
Okay. This is going to be these ones are there it is. All right, so you can see behind you that there are iron bars in the windows, and you can hear people outside running around, and then you hear someone chanting in a tongue that's unfamiliar to you, and then suddenly inside of the mausoleum, several things manifest.
Oh no.
Wait, so the dude closed the door and they are outside? Or they are inside?
They are outside.
Oh shit.
There's a great explosion. You see like them throwing what look like makeshift Molotov cocktails inside of the mausoleum through the iron bars. They explode around you. Thankfully, none of them hit you, but it does start a fire on some of the boxes, like right here in the corner. And it seems to be spreading around. It is made of stone, so it would have to be extremely hot to do much more, but it is creating smoke inside of the mausoleum that could potentially suffocate you. They've also summoned these strange creatures you've never probably seen before. One of them appears to be a being made of fire, and the other two are these smaller, devilish-looking creatures with wings made of fire, and they seem to be hovering above the ground, cackling to themselves. You can hear voices and whispers outside the windows, but they're just shadows passing back and forth between the windows. You can't see who it is. And then you hear a beating of wings, and then something seems, from what you can tell, to fly away. You can roll an intelligence check to make the connection.
Intelligence check.
Just laugh.
Okay. Marge, you remember the beating of wings. Were you there for... Let's see. I don't think you were there, so I don't know if we can have you roll that. Yeah, you weren't there. Sure. So no one would know anything. Okay. We're going to go to the start of the round. You guys were surprised, so these guys are going to all go first. Let's see.
Well, even I got net 20 at the perception, I still got surprised.
Yes, because that was your initiative roll. So you do get to go first on the round of one.
My perception is net 22.
Yeah, oh, your perception. Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. So then you would get to go. You would not be surprised.
Oh, I also have alert, and I cannot be surprised.
Nice.
Okay. So then since you guys have that, we're just going to go ahead and say that the surprise attack doesn't work, and you're alerted in time. So that would mean we're going to go to round one. Kamaji, you're at the top of the list.
Okay, and the door is shut.
The doors are shut.
Does it appear like locked or barred that I can see or like heard them do anything? Or is it just...
I would say with Gruzlak's perception roll, you'd know that they probably barred it from the other side.
Okay. Is there any other visible way of escaping?
Not that you could see. Not unless
so
you can.
think I cannot break the door? I will charge at the door.
Yeah, on your turn, you're welcome to try. You do see that there are iron bars in the windows if you have a way to bend metal or something, possibly, but otherwise, you don't see any other way out.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna go up to this little guy here, and I'm gonna hit him with my chef's knife. My brand new. Oh.
A brand new one, eh?
Yeah.
First attack roll with it.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't have advantage. Yeah, what am I gonna do now?
And Naya misses, so we...
I guess I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Wait, how far did I even move? I moved, yeah. I used most of my movement already, so I'm just gonna pop over here.
Okay.
Actually, screw it. I'll just stay where I was. Just stay there.
Alrighty. And then it's going to go to Gruzlak.
I'm gonna yelling. I'm gonna crush you, but it sounds just like. Yeah. Come to here, and then hold out my chain battle axe. Do welding, and then use a warring attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So they make a dex saving throw. 6, and 4, and 8.
15, 6, and 10.
Let me check. Oh shit! I always forgot. Sorry.
It's 8 plus proficiency plus dex.
So it's yeah, 15 pass, but other 2 don't pass. So
Okay.
the 15 one got half damage.
Okay.
And then damage. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so this is what happens. You do 13 damage.
Yeah.
So this is 2 both weapons. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Both weapon.
Okay. Wait, how come you rolled twice? I'm confused.
Wait, what?
You rolled your damage twice because
got 2 of them.
Oh, you have 2.
I got 2.
Okay.
I got 2 this axe.
Like,
I'm dual wielding the chain axe. And
Okay.
chain axe.
It's not the chained anchor. It's the new.
Yeah. It's chain axe. It's not chain
I see.
anchor. Yeah.
So for the imps, this is a non-magical attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to take half damage. So it's going to be 6 damage for the imps. And the fire elemental is also... So he's going to take half for passing his saving throw. And then he halves it again because he's resistant. So it'll be...
quarter.
Yeah, so a quarter. So this one would be 3. And then I got to do for the other damage too. Okay, and then that one was 5. So this one would be 2. And then this would be 5 for each of these. All right. So the imps are nearly dead. And it appears that the fire elemental was relatively unaffected by this. Anything else, Gruzlak?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. It is the fire imp's turn next. It is going to move here to get the advantage. It starts to cackle. You're so doomed! And he reaches out and touches you with his fire touch. Only a 14, but he does get advantage. A 24, nat 20. He is going to roll. He's going to get 9 fire damage. If you're wearing anything that is flammable, so your hair is flammable, it's going to catch fire. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, finally! I was waiting this moment for like forever. Danger sense time! Dexterity roll! Yeah! Give me that advantage! Yeah!
It was so low too. That fails. That fails, bro. So at the start,
where's my danger sense?
At the start of your next turn, help me to remember that you're on fire and you're going to take extra damage. Okay?
Oh fuck!
Also, you rolled a crit, so double that. Roll the crit
yes.
damage for the original.
True. So it's 16 fire damage.
Oh my god! Wait, let me check.
I don't know if there's anything you can do about that. Okay. That was one fire imp. Let me make sure he can do anything else. That's his turn.
Holy shit.
It then goes to the fire elemental's turn, who's in front of Gruzlak. All right. All right.
You just took number 3s and like for turn number 8 went instead of number 3.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. We're just going to do this and switch it. Well, that wouldn't make sense, though. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I thought it was highlighted. I guess I grabbed the wrong one.
You can just put the damage on number 3 or switch the initiative.
I'm just going to switch the initiative for them. I think that would make it easier. This one will be 19. Sorry about that. That was my mess up. All right, so then it goes to the fire elemental's turn.
That didn't fix it though. That one's now 7.
Why did it do that?
Oh my god. Bro, you already got like 4 net 20 today.
It switched it. I don't understand.
So did you got like 2 in a row?
On investigation.
I think I got 3.
Yep. You got them for finding pebbles, but not fighting fire.
Net 20 battle!
No, that should be it now, right? So number 3 is...
Right
Yep.
back.
That
Yeah,
works.
okay. And then 7's down here. Okay. All right, now it's the fire elemental's turn. He's going to use his multi-attack. He's going to attack Gruzlak. He uses his touch attack. 17 and 19, both of those are going to hit. Okay, that's 19 damage. He's also going to ignite. And he's going to take an additional 1d10 now. So he's taking an extra d10 and an extra d4 at the start of his turn until he does something here. Until he douses the fire. He has to use an action to douse the fire. I guess I gotta wait for him to get back. Tell him the good news. It'll be Fram up next.
Fram Fam.
Someone's gotta help. Time for the Fram Fam. Someone's gotta teach this unholy fire a thing or two about the never-ending holy love of punk. And to do that, I'm gonna spray him with communal wine.
So I Eldritch blast him.
Okay.
15 to hit.
This is number 4?
This is number 4, yeah.
Okay. 15 hits.
All right, I do maximum 8 cold damage. And then this is a liquid. I don't know if that is going to have any mechanical effects, but he also has to do a con save.
Okay, it looks like it doesn't. I'm surprised it doesn't, but 8 cold damage. It does take full effect. And then you said a what save?
Con save.
13.
You are also poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls and ability checks.
Wow, what was that?
He is immune to poisoned.
I can see you can handle your wine. Maybe you should consider joining the Church of Punk.
He just turns towards you and he just speaks to you in a flaming, deep voice. You are going to die. See ash coming out of
someday
his
we
mouth.
all die, brother. And when I die, I'm gonna be in the loving bosom of Punk. What are you gonna be when you die, bro?
Roll a perception check when he turns to talk to you. You don't recognize anything. Okay. Gruzlak, you got to take the 19 fire damage.
Wait, no?
Yeah, from that last attack from the fire elemental, he did 19.
Wait, why? I saw I got 16. Where is that? So that's not from him.
He attacked you twice. He rolled 17 and 19, and then he hit for 6 fire damage and then 13 fire damage. This is when you're in the bathroom.
Wait. I'm confused. So I already got 16 damage.
Yeah,
so now,
this is another guy. This
is
guy,
another
number
monster.
4.
Okay, so now I got 19 damage.
Yep. And he's also set you on fire more. So when at the start of your turn, you now have to roll a d4 and a d10.
Bro. What? D4 and D10? I saw you say D6.
No, it's the imp. The imp sets you on fire for an extra d4 with his fire touch, and the elemental adds a d10 to that.
You want to roast me? You don't make me a barbecue.
I'm trying. My secret thing here is I'm trying to tempt Kamaji into some nice bacon for lunch.
Oh
Barbecue
my
pork.
god, you're evil! You're so evil!
That does sound nice.
See, it's
on
working.
you.
Also, Fram's Eldritch Blast does an extra D8 of damage because
Oh
he's
my
level 5.
I'm level 4 still.
Oh, are you? Shit.
Yeah, because I joined the party a little bit later, and so I have less XP.
Okay.
Yep.
The more you know.
Also, am I right next to? If I leave, will this guy have an attack of opportunity? Am I that close to the fire elemental with Fram?
You are within 5 feet, so yes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna run off then.
Okay, I think we've caught up since East was at the bathroom. We got the D10 and the fire damage. That was Fram's turn. Okay, it goes to the fire imp now. Number 6 moves in. Actually, he's here. He was here. He was in range already, so I guess, yeah, he would move in. He's also going to fire touch. 14 is going to miss. That's his turn. Number 7 is going to go. He's going to attack Kamaji with fire touch. A 13 is going to miss. And then it's going to go to Marge.
All right. Marge is going to use Gust of Wind
Oh.
to blast a gust in this direction. So it's 60 feet wide, it's 60 feet long, 10 feet wide.
Okay.
And what it does is it disperses gas or vapors and extinguishes candles, torches, or similar unprotected flames and causes protected flames, such as lanterns, to dance wildly and has a 50% chance to extinguish flames.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to push it towards that barred window over here to hopefully try to push some of the vapor and stuff out of the room as well. And,
okay.
and attempts to free Gruzlak from his fiery prison.
Sure. Okay, so strength saving throw.
For number 3, 6, 4, and Gruzlak.
Okay, so it looks like the imps failed. The fire elemental got a 15, which passes. And you said how many feet?
15. Away from me.
Okay, so 15 here. 15 here.
And if they want to move towards us, they have to spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot of movement for the next minute.
Okay. And then Gruzlak, we need a strength check for you. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It won't do
laddie?
damage.
Oh,
It'll just push you if you fail it.
Okay. No one can push me. Okay, I guess you can. wait. No. I am Giant Boar Man now. I can have advantage. Yeah. 18.
Hey! You passed.
Is that?
Yep.
Yes. I'm unmovable.
So when you do this,
And,
you do
Mountain.
you do move a lot of the smoke outside of the window, and so it's going to reset that timer inside of the mausoleum.
And
So
then
this thing lasts if you want to. That's why I put that token for you. Like this lasts as long as, and you can like change it and stuff. So like, you can move this around to show where.
oh, gotcha. Cool.
Right.
Yeah, so it'd be like that. And then does that put out Gruzlak's fire? It says 50% chance, so I don't know how we should do that.
Roll a d10.
Me?
Let's have Marge do it since you cast the spell.
Okay.
Or sorry, it should be a d20. I don't know why I said d10. Go ahead and re-roll that. Yeah, so that passes.
So put out Gruzlak?
Yep, put him out.
Cool. And then I'm
Wait,
going
so
to
my
use...
so my fire. So now I'm not burning anymore.
You're not burning anymore. I will remove the condition.
That's
I'm going
nice.
to use my bonus action to pop my Otter's Paw knot on my witch's ladder,
Yeah.
which is a bonus action. Choose a creature within 30 feet of me. At 30, then the creature gains hit points equal to 2d6 plus my proficiency bonus, which is a +3.
Okay, nice.
So take 11 points of healing, Gruzlak.
Nice.
I got you, my poor man.
That was a great move.
Yeah, you saved my life. Oh, I almost. Oh, I forgot. You can understand me.
Yeah.
Boss, mommy.
Mommy.
We're not ready for roasted boar yet. Go get him, Gruzlak. So I'm like pushing the wind away.
Yeah, last time she bought me the pork, so she's my mommy now.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so after you do that, a lot of the smoke is cleared out. We're going to reset the timer for that round, and then Kibble is going to go next. He is going to move off towards number 10. Actually, you know, he's not going to move towards him. He's going to throw a javelin. He's going to keep his distance.
Yeah, that sounds more on brand.
Yeah, he misses, sadly, and then he's going to move 10 feet.
He
in this
never
direction.
actually hit anyone. He just
he does
keeps
nothing.
missing.
I'm trying, okay? Stop yelling at me. It doesn't help.
He's a liability.
You're not trying, you're trolling.
You're making me nervous. You know, every time you critique me like that, you think I'm going to throw better? I'm going to throw worse. Why are you always picking
you
on me,
don't
Gruzlak?
understand me anyway.
Oh, true.
I need to learn that ability where I can like turn Kibble into like a big monster or something.
He sees your scrutinizing gaze. You know, you look over your shoulder. You could tell that you're judging him.
Let me bite. Let me bite Kibo. Let's be the werewolf brother.
Oh my gosh! Someone looks like Tails said they got to roll for a punk interference and save the Fram Fam.
There you go.
Oh my!
I'm down for that.
Of course, Ponk is down. Okay, so it's going to go to the next fire imp, which is number 10. What does he want to do? He's going to do this one. He can only do this once per day. So he's going to cast, as a bonus action, Heat Metal on... One second. Rygg. What are you wearing? Scale mail?
Let me check that.
He's going to cast Heat Metal as a bonus action on you. I need... Let's see. Gotta read this real quick.
Yeah, scale mail.
Scale mail, okay. So you look down at your armor and you can see the metal sheets that are hanging off of it are starting to glow red hot.
Uh-oh.
So you're going to take 2d8.
Do I have to roll something, or is it just 2d8?
Looks like it's just 2d8. It's a bit
Man.
odd. I can't... There, cast. Found it.
First roasted boar, now roasted dwarf.
It's brutal.
Really tempting me.
10 fire damage. He is concentrating on this. So what you can do here is if you're wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con save or drop the object if it can, but you're wearing armor, so it does take a lot of time to doff your armor. So you gotta, basically the solution is to break his concentration by hitting him.
Yep.
That was his bonus action. Now he is going to use Hurl Flame. He conjures this fiery orb in his hand and he's going to chuck it at Rygg as a follow-up attack. He gets a 12 and that's going to miss. He is then going to move...
This is off my fiery armor.
Yeah. He flies 31 feet to get the advantage against Kamaji. And then goes to Rygg.
All right, so that was number 10.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out my bow. I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on number 10. I get to do 2 attacks now. I'm going to shoot him once the silver arrow.
Okay, silver arrow against which one? Sorry.
The one who we're trying to break the concentration of number 10.
Ah, okay.
So that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Right, let me just put that condition on, and so that is 18 piercing damage.
Okay. Well, that is going to. That's silver, you said, right? So
Yeah,
this
almost max
does.
damage.
Yeah, this does affect him fully because you are using a silver weapon. So it does the full. It does the full 18 damage, and he's dead. And he drops the concentration. So you're no longer at heat metal.
My armor goes back to normal. Then I
Yep.
also get another attack because I have that thing. So I'm going to go after number 4 now.
Okay.
The same kind of attack. And 29, nat 20.
Whoa. Oh damn.
Raining 20s today.
And because he's already taken damage, I also get to invoke
day.
Colossus Slayer on him.
Okay.
And let's do 36 piercing
Whoa,
damage.
let's go! Holy cannoli. 36
Nice.
piercing.
Got a lot of Yep.
That was a good roll too.
Holy
yep.
shit. Yeah, good job.
Okay, so what happens here is this guy is not, the silvered feature doesn't work on him. So he's still resistant to it. Unless it's magical bow, which I don't think it is. So he's going to take half of that. All right, so that's 18 on number 4. Okay. That was a really good roll, though. Except for the one. Your
Everything
biggest...
else was pretty much like
Yeah.
copper or close to it.
That's awesome. Okay, so then it's going to go to... That was Rygg. Looks like we're at the top of the round. So the smoke is reset for the timer, so it's starting to build up again inside of the mausoleum until, he spends that action to recast the Gust of Wind. All right, Kamaji, you're up.
I think the gust is just continuous.
It's just continuous.
It's
strong line, a white or a blast from your direction. You may choose for the spell's duration. And I do have a concentration on it, so if I break my concentration, it would go away. But I don't believe I need to maintain it.
Okay.
And then
cool.
It says as a bonus action, he can change the direction in which it blasts.
So then basically you're just resetting the smoke every round until that Gust of Wind goes down. All right.
Cool.
Kamaji.
I'm gonna attack this little fucker in front of me. Boom!
Holy crap.
Wow, go
Nice.
from a 1 to a 20.
31 slashing damage with my dwarven chef's knife, newly crafted.
Very nice. It is half damage,
Locally
but it's just enough to kill him. He's dead. Awesome.
Nice. I am going to hop over the ledge here and try to open the door.
When you try to open the door, it is barred from the other side.
Is that just a big wall, or are there like windows up on the sides there?
There are some windows, but they have iron bars that are keeping you from exiting.
I'm wondering if I can see through the crease in the door enough that I could stick my knife or something through the door and lift whatever's barring the door up.
You're welcome to try. I would say that's going to require an action.
Yeah, for sure. I'll try that on my next turn.
Okay.
Here.
How high is this little ledge here?
5 feet.
I'll go behind it and crouch, and I'll try and hide as a bonus action.
Okay. Let's roll stealth.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Wow. What is going on today?
Nice.
Lots of 20s.
Yeah.
Literally, that was three
So
20s in a
crazy.
row from players.
Yeah.
Because Eric got one right before me.
A nat
Is,
20 on your stealth there.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to let you roll a perception check real quick with advantage. You can hear beating wings that are circling the mausoleum up pretty high. But it seems to be kind of hanging out for a moment to see what happens to you inside of the building. Okay.
Can I can't see through the like little window here or anything?
No, not really.
Too high up.
Yeah, because it's like directly overhead of you.
Gotcha.
And then it goes to
My
Gruzlak.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So. If I come to here, I won't get the attack, right?
Right. Yeah, you should be
Can
okay
I
there.
come to here?
Try and do like
I just
whirlwinds
want-
on two guys?
Yes, I want to.
Yeah.
Yes, and no, I want to including this guy. But so how long is here? Because I got the.
Do you have reach?
I have reach. I got spear and quarterstaff.
Okay, he's within 8 feet of you, so that would count for reach.
Oh, awesome. Okay, now maybe I just come here a little bit, make it more make sense. Okay. Whirling attack! Take saving throw for them.
Dex saving throw. So the fire elemental gets a 19,
Fuck, he passed. Okay.
and 6 gets a 5,
Oh,
and 3
man.
gets
Are
22.
you
So weird. So many 20s today.
serious?
What's
oh
happening?
My God.
Wild.
You already got like 5 or 6. Holy shit.
So
What's
crazy.
going on today? Crazy. Nuts. And the last one? Hey. Oh,
I rolled all 3.
also only one that didn't pass. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Damage done. I will kill you anyway. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
11.
Fuck. All right.
Oof, it's really low. Okay. So for the elemental, he's going to take a quarter of that, so that's 5, and then it's going to be 2 damage.
The silver spear.
Yeah.
Would that do full damage then?
Not-
Because it's silver.
Not for the
Not for the
elemental.
element.
Now for the element.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Man.
For
We
number
need magic weapon. We need magic weapon.
So for number 6, though, he is going to take the full damage because of the silver, like you were saying.
He's
Aaron.
dead. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He takes
Nice.
17. And then number 3, he is going to take a quarter, but it's still enough to kill him. So 5 and 3, you take 8. Oh, whoops. I just accidentally took that off of Gruzlak. Sorry, Gruzlak.
Wait, what?
Nothing. You're fine.
You trying to kill me again?
No, I just misclicked. You're next to the other health pool. Okay, so all the imps are dead, and the elemental's still up.
Nice.
Anything else from Gruzlak?
Nah, that's my turn. Wait, you know what? Wait, block him. I move to here and block him.
Okay.
Make the flank.
He's going to go next. He's going to reach out to touch you with his fiery fingers. He makes 2 attacks. A 22 and a 13. The first strikes you. You feel the flames beginning to lick your skin as your fur is like completely burning off. You're going to be like a naked cat or naked, you know, those naked cats, except you're a naked boar.
No, I don't like that.
No, it's only 11 fire damage, but you will take a D10 at the start of your turn unless the gust of wind is repositioned. Then
I
goes
just
to Fram.
imagine that Gruzlak can just like grab his nose and go, and then just all of his hair poops back out.
I just want to say something real quick. So this is the window right here, right?
Yes.
like the bars. So Fram is going to take an attack of opportunity to go to the window.
Okay.
Wait, but I guess he passed my warring attack, so he still have his reaction.
And that misses, and I'm going to
Yeah.
cast Mage Hand on the other side of the bars. And I'm going to
Okay.
use the hand to open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
To undo the bar on the other side.
Sure.
Ooh.
So the mage hand moves around, and it's like, how much weight can it lift?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me find out.
I thought Mage Hand could only lift like 5 pounds or something. Pretty light.
It says 10. It says 10 here.
Okay, in my head I was
Yeah.
thinking 10, so it lifts the bar up,
Yep.
and the doors
Nice.
go ajar. Okay. Very nice. You guys have the doors open.
Nice.
Nice work.
Punk be praised for this bountiful miracle, bros. Anything's possible when you believe in Punk.
That's more elegant. I was gonna blast it with an Eldritch Blast.
Chat
When in
says, I swear Framber, the next person gets another nat 20. Ponk heard our prayers and is interfering.
Yeah.
I just want to help you guys. Okay, I help out.
It's Marge's
Kind of
turn.
insane how many we've gotten.
All right.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Marge will first use. Let's see. Marge is going to step over here within the whatever field.
Uh-huh.
So I don't get a provoke attack opportunity. Now, when I reposition my gust to win, am I allowed to move the whole thing over, or can I only swivel it?
You can move the whole. It's
think you can move the
coming
whole thing.
from you. Yeah,
Well, I think it's like because I just hold. Well, yeah, I guess I hold concentration on it. So I want to move the whole thing over, and then I want to move over here, and then as my bonus action, attempt to push the elemental and Gruzlak and everything away, but also try to put out Gruzlak's fire.
Okay, got it. So strength check.
Yeah, strength 15 save DC on that strength check for both Gruzlak and the elemental.
Elemental fails.
Yeah. I just reread it, and it comes. It like emanates from you, and you can rotate the direction it's coming as a bonus action.
All right, you pushed it 15 feet away.
All right, and then as far as there you go, just for put out Gruzlak flame. Oh my god. You should use that.
Oh, Ponk is
Yep.
interfering. On Fram's turn, you're going to roll a religion
It's
check.
my will.
So
Wild.
once again, Gruzlak flame is no more.
Nice, awesome.
Then I'm just gonna hit the elemental with a Eldritch Blast. Then I guess.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
17.
That hits.
I believe it's 2 of these, right? that
You're
fifth level?
level
Yeah.
5? Yeah.
I should have just done it in the thing, but 12 damage all day.
Okay. That's force damage, so he takes
Force.
the full damage for that. Got it. All right, he's still looking like he's pretty strong, even though you've damaged him quite a bit now. Anything else for Marge?
If I have any movement left, step back a little bit more. That's about it.
Okay. Kibble's turn. Kibble's going to throw his second javelin. He misses. Oh, gosh! He looks over at Rygg.
Kibble, it's so big. How do you miss that thing?
I don't know. I thought I had it this time. You gotta teach me how to do this, Rygg. I don't get it.
He just never gonna get it.
Stop judging me, Gruzlak. I see it on your face. You look like a naked cat.
Like a kid who doesn't know how to throw a ball and just like trying to throw. Like,
It's Rygg's turn.
All right. I'm going to use my bow. I'm not going to bother with the silver arrows this time,
Okay.
but we'll do my dwarven great bow. 28
Nice.
hit. I just missed a nat 20.
damn.
Just short of that. But I
Doesn't have a
do.
19-20 crit range, does it?
Oh, for some reason, it just double rolled. So the first one I would go with, which is 21,
That's showing a dagger.
and then I
dagger damage.
Oh, it is.
Well-
Oh, that's weird. Did I click on? Huh.
I don't
There's
know.
a dagger right above it. Let me. It's.
Try
I'm
it
gonna
again.
re-roll that with the.
There it goes.
There we go.
That's better.
I'm
Anyway.
not sure why I did the dagger. Unless I just
But
clicked
the
on the wrong
dice,
thing.
but the dice looks the same though.
Yeah.
No, it
The
was
only
a
difference is the
D4.
first
Oh.
one is it's a higher
Oh.
base roll, so it's
Seven.
better to do the bow.
I see.
So it's
And-
gonna be
and that'll be-
halved.
And then I forgot that now that I'm level 5, you do a little bit of damage for my cantrip. 1 cold damage on top of that.
1 cold
Ooh.
damage.
And then I get to go again because I have multi-attack with my bow.
He's
Okay.
a fire elementer.
That
The
hits.
Cold damage. Cold damage gonna double.
You know, I thought that,
Nah,
but it
that'd
doesn't
be
show it.
water.
It doesn't show that on his
Huh.
stat block.
I see.
And then it's still
Alright.
plus 1 cold damage.
So 19. Well, 18 is gonna be halved. So
Yeah.
9, and then the 1. So 10.
So then you'd add the 1 cold damage, which is the magic part of this one.
Got it all.
If you do it just half, then it would like get rid of it. And then just because of that cantrip, even though it doesn't have a huge effect, if he does take a reaction, he takes extra cold damage because he's covered with like a thin layer of frost.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Remind me if I take that reaction.
Yeah. Technically, that always happens with Rygg's arrows, but you just never have the people doing reactions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, that's Rygg's turn.
Goes back to the top of the round. Kamaji.
Does this elemental receive any sort? I don't know if it'd even be within the rules, but like if he's now being on frost and he's got gust of wind at him as well, and if he's a fire elemental, like that's a lot of stuff to deal with as a ball of fire, right?
True, yeah. Let's see.
So does he
Let's
get
check.
possible to freeze an elemental?
Well, let
Or
me
window
check,
possible.
actually, yeah. First turn.
Yeah, so the cantrip, just anytime Rygg shoots someone with an arrow, it coats them with a thin layer of frost until the next turn, but he's not like frozen all the way through.
Hmm. So you weren't using water, though. You were using ale.
Yeah, that was for and like we've also said, it's communal punk wine for Fram.
Yeah. I feel like that might ignite it a little more because of the alcohol, but I don't know. Maybe not.
It's not an alcoholic wine. You know, it's
Oh.
like that stuff they give to kids.
Well, then he should have
No,
been
it's
taking.
I feel like it's definitely alcoholic. It started as non-alcoholic wine for the kids, but he just let it sit so long that it started fermenting, and now it's like weirdly alcoholic.
I can see that.
Especially since it just comes
Punk
out of
wine's
Fram's
strong.
hands, so like so
It's whatever
You've-
his current BAC is.
Have you used specifically water yet? You just used cold damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
cold and high winds that extinguish flames.
So then nothing would have affected it yet.
yeah, the punk wine does cold damage, and then the cantrip that does like +1 is cold damage.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna.
Kamaji.
Where's the elemental looking? He just got shot by Rygg. Is he kind of looking over that way?
Yeah. And then probably back to Gruzlak.
Almost dead.
I'm gonna try and sneak through the door here and like take a peek outside. And
Isn't the
specific-
door blocked? You open the door?
Yeah, Fram
Yeah,
opened.
Fram opened it with
Oh.
mage hand.
Nice.
I'm specifically gonna look to the sky and see what's going on up there, but try and like remain hidden still.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
East, I'm just not noticing this. When I healed you earlier, did you heal that back to your character sheet? I healed you for like 13.
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't. So you heal me 13?
It's not like on like 2 turns ago.
I think you saw that, Jeff.
Yeah, I didn't heal. Thanks.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't pick it up. Only
I saw
13
that
more.
look. It's like Jeff totally
Oh,
just saw that. So when you look out, you are being sneaky, and the individual that's above you does not see you, but it looks like Elder Lich Galmar on his wyvern. Or his young dragon.
Holy shit.
He's beginning to fly away, though. He's circled around several times already, and he's now moving off in a different direction.
What else is outside? Anything?
Just the cemetery. It looks still and quiet, just like it did before. You don't see anything unusual.
I don't see any of the spider cultists that we saw bar the door or anything.
They appear to have already run off.
Okay. Then I run back inside and I'm gonna just shoot an arrow because screw getting close to this thing.
Okay.
I'm probably not hidden though, am I?
You were hidden from the person or Elder Lich Galmar. I don't know about the fire elemental. Let me check that. Was it 12? You would be hidden, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yep.
I'm gonna short bow him.
Even with the Mat 1, it was still better. 26. That hits.
18 piercing damage.
Okay, so it's going to be 9. Anything else?
I'm gonna back up outside and hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Wow. Well, getting them out of the way, right?
Gruzlak.
Okay, so what is this thing? Is this like a giant? Oh, sorry. This white
Column
thing.
of wind.
And it's just keep going. There's this wind just keep going.
Yep.
So what will happen if I come to here and then I throw the hand axe or javelin with this wing?
So
that's a cool
what
idea.
will happen?
So also just so you know,
Response.
this technically is coming from here because it's
Yes.
coming from emanating from large.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
I'll let you add in a little bit of damage if you choose to do that.
Yes, I gotta do that. But
Okay.
so when I come to here, so I gonna make a athletics saving throw.
So strength check.
So here's the deal.
Strength.
Here's the deal, though. Before you do that, just know that it's a gust of wind. So to hit the elemental, it's going to be harder to hit. So it's like it has partial cover. So it's got +2 to its AC. But if you hit it, it'll do an extra D4 of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
East will always take that risk.
Yeah.
Yes!
More damage? Yeah, absolutely.
And so stealth strength check first. Yeah.
Yeah, 14. You're gonna get pushed.
Advantage! Yeah.
Oh, you get pushed 15 feet. So you're moving closer to the elemental.
All right.
That's really funny.
Bro, 15 is like here. So I
You charged him, but you didn't mean to.
You know, so if that's the case, forget about throwing anything shit. I just charge at him and with the wing and strike him with my boar tusk.
I'd argue that you can't charge him because it's involuntary movement.
All right, I just gonna stick him with my
Fair
boar
enough.
tusk anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what you get.
Boar tusk, yeah. Fire stupid ass. Lizard.
It misses. It misses.
No!
Just how many of air is there?
Oh my god.
Wait. I pulled out my chain battle axe. striking with my offhand. Yeah. Ah! And still reckless attack. Give me another net 20. I can beat you. I get that.
That one hits.
All right. And
Okay.
remember, this is my offhand.
So 5
attack.
damage for that one.
Wait,
It's
not
halved.
yet. I got another 2d4
Okay.
from the Penny Red. Yeah. So plus
So halved. So it'd be
2,
2
I
extra
guess.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it all.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. Okay, the fire elemental is now going to move into your space.
Into my space.
Yeah, an elemental can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing a creature that touches the fire elemental or hits it with the... Well, we don't have to do that because I wasn't using that mechanic. It can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there. The first time it enters a creature's space on a turn, that creature is going to take 1d10 fire damage.
Oh my god.
So you're going to take 4 fire damage when it moves. You're going to catch fire. Until the fire ends, you take a d10 of fire damage at the start of your turn.
Are you gonna become a naked born man?
Then moves to this side for the gust of wind to get out of the way. And it's going to make 2 touch attacks. A 25 and a 19. So you're going to take 8 fire damage and then 10 more fire damage.
Me? Again?
Yep.
Why you always me?
Okay, and then until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, the target takes another d10 of fire damage at the start of its turn.
Save me, I only got 6 hit points. I gotta die.
It's Fram's
I gotta
turn.
become barbecue.
Fram's turn, roll a religion check.
Roll a religion check. All right. 14.
And you're going to roll with advantage.
Still a 14.
Okay, you hear Ponk's voice in your head.
Oh, hi, Fram. Good to see you. I just want to say I love you.
I would say also that he tells you that you have pleased Ponk and his son Vieri. And they're going to... they can't promise this now, but eventually they would like you to come and visit them in their realm. As soon as you discover a way to access what they refer to as the Psilspore Passage. Now, I don't think you've heard this term yet, and Ponk doesn't have a lot of time to explain what that is, but he does mention it.
Psilspores are.
You know what Psilspores are, yeah, but you don't know.
Yeah, I have it in my. Oh yeah, not the passage. You've never heard that.
Oh, Fram, we are so pleased with you. Me and my son Vieri, we think you're just the best, and so we want you to find Psilspore Passage. I don't have a lot of time to explain, so you'll come visit us, okay? When you find it, we welcome you, we hug you, and hold you so tight, yeah?
He also tells you.
Goodbye.
He also warns you, just on the side, that the Psilspore Passage is not always safe to travel through, and that it does come with some inherent risks. But it will be worth it if you can come visit them, because they're going to have some special things for you.
I wonder.
Okay.
So are we gonna have? We're gonna have Eric doing 4 voices in the same conversation with different voices for each one. I love that.
Yes.
I can't wait.
100%.
I can't wait to hear that.
You need to have
Honestly, I love that too.
So you can like put on a different hat for each.
So all of these gods are characters from our last campaign, for those of you who are watching this, and so Ponk and Vieri, and also the Terrorbird Sweeney were all characters I voiced last time, so it's, if all of those gods show up with my characters, I'm going to be like a bunch of people at once. Which is what I like to do.
That's great.
If you haven't noticed.
It's amazing. Okay.
I can't wait for that. We gotta get Sweeney in there somehow too.
Yep.
The last piece of
Do all of my
information
characters.
that you need to know is that you need to find a concentration of psilspores. And Ponk he informs you that this is a very difficult thing to locate, and it might be a coveted location on your planet. So just be careful.
Yeah. We need.
Okay,
we
so
need
you'll
those
find
too
Psilspores, okay?
you would
There's a lot
know.
of danger there, but then you can find me, okay? Find me, psilspores, and then you'll come join us.
And you would know as a party that the spider cultists want to close these passages. The drow want to access them. The queen vampire has access to one, but the drow from the southern cities, they don't have an access to one because they're constantly fighting over the psilspore concentration with the spider cultists. Okay. All right. You've had a formal invitation.
And okay, now you go get them, okay? You go get a fire elemental for me, Bonk. Bye. He leaves. So I'm gonna go over here. I am going to throw one of those glowing balls for fetch. So we'll see if he's smart enough to not chase it.
Okay.
That is an intelligence saving throw.
A 9.
He fails, so he is going to run this way, 10 feet, taking attack of opportunity from Gruzlak and Kibble. Actually, probably just Gruzlak at this point.
Yeah,
He didn't go
I
past Kibble.
think just Gruzlak.
Wait, so
But he
wait, what?
on his turn will have to use all of his movement to keep going in that direction.
Okay.
I
Then
can make
Kibble
a. So I can make a.
Attack of opportunity against number. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna use Chan Battle X. Yeah. Wait, you know what? No,
Nice.
no. I'm gonna use Chang Anchor.
Okay.
Wait. And last turn I used the reckless attack, so this one gonna be reckless attack too.
So just remember, East, because I did notice and I didn't catch this till now, but when you change weapons, you have to drop the weapon you're holding.
Okay.
Okay.
Drop it on the ground. Yeah.
Yep. 27 hits.
Oh, so. Oh shit. That means okay. Drop the weapon. Ring. Yeah.
13.
Bludging.
And this is your anchor, so it's going to do 6 total damage.
Yes.
Okay.
We need magic weapon. How
Fetch
about
cantrip is like my favorite thing in this campaign.
The what cantrip?
Wait.
The fetch one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Can the Kamaji like make a? We got a lot of magic shrimp. Maybe he can, use it magic shrimp oil, and we put it on our weapon, and it become magic damage.
Well, we already know how to make magic weapons. We just
Yeah.
have to use this. We have to use the sunstone in the
Oh
forge.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
we just
shit.
have to get the Dwarven
Access.
Rebellion on track enough that we can like take the forge and hold it, and then we can start manufacturing magic weapons for the resistance. But we're pretty far ways from that, I think.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so then it's going to go to Marge.
Let's see. So in order for me to try to blow out that wind on them, I'd probably have to use another bonus action. Right? So I'd have to move the wind.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather use my bonus action just to throw a heal his way, because it's a 50-50 shot whether or not it puts the flames out. I know I'm going to heal him with a heal, so
True.
I'll use one of my 2 remaining knots on my Witch's Ladder to hit him with one more Otter's Paw. It's 2d6 plus 3 HP.
It is a bonus action for you to use a potion, but if you want to throw it or like it, you can't really like.
You can administer it.
Yeah, and it takes an action.
Huh? No, it's not a potion. My Witch's.
No, I know. No, I was just saying before that you were talking about throwing a. I didn't know if you meant a healing potion or just that knot.
No. It's moving my gust of wind to put out the fire on Gruzlak.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what was it? 2d6 plus
Heal him for 8.
8. Okay. There you go, Gruzlak. More health.
Okay.
And
Nice.
then I will just Eldritch Blast the
Awesome.
Elemental with a 10.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That misses, sadly.
Okay. Then I suppose... Yeah, I'll just end my turn. Well, actually, I'm going to move closer to Gruzlak. Just so my wind is closer, so that way I'm not cutting off the rest of the room in case Fram or Kamaji want to go behind me.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Turns to Kibble. Kibble has begun to grow agitated at the fact that he can't hit anything. So he is going to use a special action of his. It's called Enlarge. For 1 minute, he can magically increase his size along with anything he's wearing, and while enlarged, he doubles the damage dice on strength-based weapon attacks.
Ooh, go Kibble.
And he looks over at Gruzlak. He's like, "Look at me! I'm almost the size of you now."
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's enlarged.
Why?
He just gets like the size of a normal person.
But he not look. He looks just still the same. He looks not large.
Yeah, I don't have a button to change it, but he should be large now.
So it's the that spell in Baldur's Gate, the giant spell, make him large. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's an action, so he does it a little too late, but that's what he does. And then it's going to go to Rygg.
Par for the course for Kibble there.
Yep. You are as successful as you've ever been, Kibble. Good work.
I'm just gonna.
That backhanded
Thank you.
compliment there.
All right, and I'm just gonna keep on shooting him. So that is a 28 to hit.
Hey! Great, it hits.
And I do 16 piercing damage plus 1 cold damage, which I don't really roll. It's just plus 1, but.
Okay. That's what we got.
No, I swapped it. Yeah.
8.
So that would be plus 1. Yeah, so 9.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna do it again. 26 to hit. It's 23 plus 1, so that's 12 total.
He's dead. The flame's
Yay,
extinguished.
nice.
I almost become barbecue.
Okay.
That's why you don't attack a dwarf in his parents' mausoleum.
If you look around, there's still fire kind of in some of the corners of the mausoleum, so you'll have to take some time to put that out.
Fram's gonna spray him with punk juice.
Marge uses the remaining minute of her gust of wind to just like walk around and like wave her hand at like fire corners.
Okay.
Am I still burning? I'm gonna roll underground, put out the fire.
You can do that. Yeah, you can spend an action to put it out. But when you're done putting it out, Gruzlak, you do notice that half of your body is lost all its hair.
Bro.
Oh no.
Maybe I can.
Is it all like patchy and stuff too?
Yeah, it's all patchy.
Oh, Gruzlak, you look like shit, hon.
Wait.
Okay. I would like Rygg, since you're standing next to your mother's grave, to roll a perception check.
11. I'm going to use my luck on that one just to see if I can get better than that. No, not that much better.
That's enough. You notice that there's like a small crack in the stones where you can kind of see inside of the encased area, like where her coffin might be. Can't quite see the coffin unless you really look close, and you have dark vision, I believe, right?
I do have dark vision, yes.
So it's a dim light inside of the encasing, but you can see sort of the outline of a coffin.
I can see my mammoth coffin in there.
That's awkward.
Isn't it supposed to
Well,
be in there?
Yeah, well, maybe you should go help Gruzlak right now. I think he needs your help.
I gonna come here.
I think he needs a new haircut. Is what he needs.
I wanna
Well, I
make
think you should go
a.
help Kamaji.
I
All
wanna
right.
make a
Kamaji
religion.
over there by the door. He needs your help. So go help Kamaji.
Okay, so he goes
I
over to
wanna-
Kamaji. Go ahead, Gruzlak.
I wanna make a religion. To pray to the Corwin. I shame. and I clear my shame.
Okay,
I
go.
protect my.
And-
Yeah.
And I'm proficient in religion, so I'm gonna say that Fram is praying to Punk next to you to give you advantage
Okay.
Nice.
on your behalf. How about this poor misguided boar man? He's praying to
the
Corwin
same.
instead of you, but
You hear Corwin's voice enter your head.
You have not completed the requirements. You must use something other than your brawn to clear your name.
Your brawn, your strength.
Oh.
I expect you
just
to use
strength.
your words and remember that you are more than just your physical form. Do you understand?
Wait, my words?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
He's screwed.
I'm screwed.
Meanwhile, he's
Not only
just
that,
sitting there going like,
can't even
oink,
talk.
oink, 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 oink.
yeah,
I got 13.
Read your words, oink, oink.
insight. Yeah.
You have, so you would know with that you do pass. You begin to realize that you have to charm someone in some way. It's however you have to charm them through a persuasion. You have to convince them with your words, even if that's a grunt. And it could be not, doesn't have to be a person, it just has to be a living entity that can speak to you. You have to you pass a persuasion check, some kind, whether that's by spell or not, in order to convince Corwin to let you go back to your regular form.
Okay, alright.
So the reason for
Bored
this,
forever.
I think I explained last time, but the reason for this is Corwin does not have his physical form, and he wants you to understand the importance of having that, right? And that sometimes it's important to be able to speak your way out of things, not strength your way out of things. And that's what he's trying to teach Gruzlak.
But he trying to teach me that, and he made me a giant boar man can't even talk. How can I?
I know.
persuade
That's I know.
anyone?
He's wants you to be creative.
Bro, all right. Maybe I just dance. I just dance.
I
Dance
feel like
good.
I feel like Corwin knows he can talk to Marge, so he'd probably just try and ask Marge on a date. Try and convince Marge to go on a date with him.
I don't know if Marge is into
That's
boar
exactly
people,
why
but maybe.
Oh, no
That's
thanks,
exactly
I'm
why
not
I
into
worship
that kind of
Punk.
thing. I think Gruzlak's got
why I
to figure
worship
out his
Oh
own stuff.
crap!
Grizlock. Oh my god.
I need to go find some.
I love that.
Like, oh no, this is. Oh no.
Maybe you can bridge the gap and get peace with us and the little boar piglets. You can do what Marge
Yeah.
cannot.
That's what I was
Yeah.
hinting at. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Gorwig, I won't fail you again. Shit.
Very good. Now be a good piggy. And leave me alone.
What the? What?
All right.
So mean,
Let me go ahead
Gorwig.
and finish the encounter for you.
Okay.
Encounter
Did Rygg see
name.
anything else in his mom's tomb?
I will tell you that in just a moment.
And we
And then
wanna-
also he'd be looking. Doesn't he also have like a sister and a brother or something like that?
Yes.
He'd also just be seeing if there's if they're in here.
Okay.
And we gotta roll monster parts too.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I gave you your XP. All right. Monster parts. You got 4 imps and you had 1 elemental.
What's their CR?
The fire elemental is CR5.
And the imps?
1/2.
Imps are tiny or small?
Tiny. Fire elemental is large.
Okay. Gruzlak, you want to roll
Roll what?
survival?
Okay. Oh, forging. Is it forging?
Yeah.
So we got 1d6, right? You say we got 1d6 at forging last time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hiya! 6! Whoa! So it's
Nice.
17.
Nice.
Do we got advantage on this?
We didn't even.
Wait, we got advantage.
You passed. You passed.
Yeah, but
already-
I might got another net 20. Wow! I just saying. What the hell?
Okay, so double the amount for a nat 20.
Wow! Check out Giant Boarman forging everything. I just saying, and he just kept... Oh my god!
Sniffed him out.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Oh, that's funny.
That's why we never forget. We never forget to do the advantage. Wow!
That's silly. Okay, so we did that. Thanks, Jeff. And then you were looking inside of the tomb, right?
Yep.
Okay, you just see the coffin right now. There's nothing else in there. You want to try to move the stone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd be lifting it up yet, but I'm just going to kind of push at it to see if it has any give to it.
The stone does appear to slide out of its socket. You can kind of move it and peer inside a little easier.
I think I would do that.
When you do that, you notice the light kind of shines in and you can see that the casket's lid is slightly ajar.
That's a bit disconcerting. I'll go take a closer look.
Okay. You're going to pull out the casket?
I'm just going to kind of cautiously peek in. Normally, Rygg would do something like, hey, Kibble, do this. But he really doesn't want Kibble looking at his mom's coffin, so this is one of the few times he's actually going to do it himself.
Okay, as you slowly push the lid aside,
Yep.
you notice that there is no body inside the casket.
There's no one in there.
What's that?
No body. It's an empty coffin.
Is your mother?
Mother?
Oh, Rygg, I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't
One of
know
the
what
first
this means.
bits of sincerity you've heard of Marge in the last couple of weeks.
I appreciate that. I don't understand what this means, but did my mom not die? Was she taken away by Outlanders?
I
Very
mean,
confused.
maybe
by
there's a chance she's still alive.
my mama could be alive.
I mean,
Wonder if that means
that
my brother and
exists,
sister.
and she gestures at the weird hairless Gruzlak creature in front of her, like, anything's possible.
Yeah, there's one thing that's true. One thing I've discovered: the only thing that's impossible is Kibble hitting anyone.
Well,
Hey, I heard that!
I did see when I opened the door the Elder Lich above, and I would reckon he had something to do with it, one way or
Yeah,
another.
fuck, he stole the body.
Yeah, who is that bastard? What beef do you have with that guy? In fact, what's with all this beef? I've been with you guys for a week, and already I feel like my life's been in danger like 3 or 4 times.
That's pretty normal for us.
Used to it.
I
We
do-
don't-
I'd say most of that Gruzlak there is most of our danger, but
if I do recall, you weren't living a very safe lifestyle yourself. You were on the lam when we found you.
Yeah, you got one
Yeah,
there.
but I didn't have assassins out for me. They just wanted me to haul my ass off to jail.
yeah, the assassinations are pretty new for us too. We haven't really had that before here. I didn't know I was a royal. I think it has a lot to do with it.
Well, it's definitely got me thinking some things, but, you know, I kind of like it.
Kibble's like scratching his head. He's like, so what? Like, what does this mean? Your mom like woke up and got out of the coffin?
Oh, don't be an idiot, Kibble.
What? I mean, like, how? What else would have happened?
Someone came and took her, or she never went here in the first
Oh!
place.
Oh, okay. Well, that's. I'm sorry, Rygg. That's
Either she's
awful.
not really dead, in which case I want to find her, or someone took her body, in which case I want to find her and then kill them.
Gosh, that's really awful. I mean, I've seen my mother's corpse. You know, and back in the Underearth, we bury people's corpses underneath clusters of mushrooms. Cause you know
Your mother already died. Kibble's mother.
Yeah,
already died.
my mother died young. It was a tragic event. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Okay? Well, I just, you know.
Okay, Kibble. Because you know what? When you're a worshiper at Punk becomes your mom and your dad.
Yeah!
In the sky. He's your sky dad and your sky mom.
That's why I found joy again. It's because of Fram. I put my armor. He puts his arm around Fram. Yeah.
And Fram hugs him right back. He does one of those like big hugs where he like picks you up off the ground because you're so small.
Yeah. He goes, you know, whenever I feel down, Rygg, I just think of the great smiling raccoon looking down at me from the sky, you know, and, you know, those tears, they just dry right up. I feel fine after that. So you could do that too, you know? You could look towards the great raccoon.
Sure, Kibble, I'll think of a raccoon. Thank you for your advice.
You're welcome.
Always full of wisdom there, Kibble. Thanks.
So anyways, yeah, you're welcome. And so we buried my mom, like most Durgar and Drow, in the ground, in the Underearth, and the clusters of mushrooms, the roots, the mycelium roots, they grow down and they help decompose the bodies. Every once in a while, though, well, this is a really rare occurrence, but I've heard of it happening near, you know, superclusters for psilspores, and the bodies will actually, like, wake up! It's really freaky. But we quickly bury them elsewhere so that they don't, you know, they're not moving around, undead-like.
You know, Kibble, maybe this isn't the best time to talk about that kind of thing. You know, our weird underdocked things that we do. And I'm sure your mom turned into some great mushrooms. But Rygg's mom definitely did not turn into a walking self-spore.
Oh! Yeah, of course.
Maybe there's a psilspore cluster hidden under the mausoleum.
No, she's not going to be a Psilspore. I mean, she might have turned into a zombie, or maybe someone used her body as a phylactery for some undead, or Marge starts to go into the intricacies of how you'd use a body in necromancy ways.
See the Psilspores underneath the mausoleum, Kamaji? Because I just had a really wicked, righteous conversation with Punk, and he was telling me to look out for the Psilspores. There's a Psilspore path, and I can take it, and I can go to heaven with Punk and Vieri, and we're all gonna chill out in each other's vibes. It's gonna be great, but I gotta find the Psilspore stream first. Do you think it could be underneath this mausoleum? That'd be really easy.
I don't know.
I mean,
maybe.
Very likely no, but it's worth checking out. Everybody scan the walls, see if there's any hidden.
I dig it. I'm scanning.
I gotta smell everywhere.
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception with advantage, and the rest of you can go ahead and do perception, or I guess investigation.
Smell.
The rest of you.
Smell. Hey.
Investigation or perception?
For you guys, investigation. For Gruzlak, it'll be perception because he's sniffing.
Yeah, only 10.
You don't smell anything, Gruzlak. Marge, you kind of dig around. You see the dirt underneath some of the stone slabs. You're able to actually lift some of them. You get down pretty far. You don't notice any mycelium that's growing nearby.
I don't see any mushrooms, but this the earth, you might be onto something. It does seem pretty loose, given they do bury people here, so the earth's been turned up to bury people, so that's not that far out of the realm of possibility. I don't know. I think we should talk to Rygg before we decide to unearth any of his family's, holdings.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think there's any Psilspore cluster under the mausoleum, but it was worth a check.
It was worth a try, my brothers. Thank you for looking. we should keep an eye out, because someday, somewhere, I'm gonna go up and visit Punk in person, and that's gonna be the best day of anyone's life in this group.
Hey, I just had a thought. Let me just roll for this.
Well,
Oh my
anyway, so
God.
change subject.
I rolled it at 20. I just had a crazy thought. Crazy idea.
You?
Yeah. It's like a light bulb went off in my head. So,
With the light bulb.
it's like a lantern.
You wouldn't understand.
We have them.
Mushroom. Light
Yeah,
mushroom.
it's like little wisps that float around in the Underearth. We call them light bulbs because we put them in these little round containers. Yeah, so it's an Underearth thing, okay? Anyway, so what I was thinking, if your mom's not here, I'm sorry, I know it's like a really hard time, but what about your brother and sister? I'm not suggesting we're grave robbers. I don't like the idea, but maybe we should check.
We definitely should check. I want to make sure that if my mama's gone, I need to check on my brother and my sister.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know it's dark, but this could be a big thing. Okay, so you guys go back outside. The graves for the brother and sister are not there. However, you do find them over here next to each other. These two smaller buildings. You find your brother, whose name is. I'm gonna put you on the spot for this one.
Sure. We're gonna call him Velly.
Vely or Li?
We're gonna go with Y.
Okay. So your brother Velly.
It should be a double Y, since Rygg is double G at the end of his name.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, and your sister.
Sister is going to be Anny.
Sorry?
Anny?
Anny. And YY?
Sure.
How about N?
Yeah, we could do NN. If Rygg's
Let's do
okay with
NN,
that.
and we'll make. I think let's make it LL for Velly and Y and NN for Anny.
Okay. There we go. Cool. Nice. All right, you found them. These caskets are not covered with stone blocks, so they are just out in the open. It looks like the casket is shut. Do you want to still try to open it?
I see. I mean, we already made it out here. I want to see if they're in there.
Okay.
If someone's taking my family, I want to know. If my family's alive, I want to know.
I mean,
That
you
can
can always
help.
try knocking on it and see if it knocks back.
I can try
Alright,
to
There's a
good
little
job.
bit of
Good
warlock humor there.
You need me to open it?
Let me try it first, and if I can't, I'll have you do it. This is something I should do myself if I can.
Makes sense.
Oh, hey, I got a joke. Knock, knock.
Are you serious, Gibbo?
So I don't think
Well,
anybody
that was a-
responds.
that was
They're all just like
I don't even-
silent.
And I come here, and
I don't even need to hear the punchline, Kibble.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. Bad timing. Right. Sorry.
grab Gibbo, block his mouth.
I was just trying to lighten the mood. Okay, so you go inside.
No, Gruzlak, if Corwin is trying to give you points for helping me, he definitely should help you out right now.
As you approach, you see that the plaque on Velly's, below Velly's casket. It just reads Velly. Younger brother, correct? I think it would be younger, right?
Yeah, I don't think we ever decided. Like,
It's up to you.
yeah, I guess they would have been younger because if they took Rygg, it would have been like before they were born or something like that.
Okay, so younger brother to Rygg, son of your father's name, and
Yeah.
what was her name?
Adessa.
Adessa, which I'm going to write down now so I don't forget. Just put her here on this mausoleum. Okay. And it just says
call Rygg's dad Tor, Torr.
Torr. Okay. So below his plaque, it just reads Velly. His favorite thing to do was to grow food in the garden with his father, Tor. Okay.
And Rygg, of course, can't read this if someone's reading it to him.
Yeah, this might be an opportunity. I guess you can't teach Gruzlak to read here, right? Because he doesn't. He's not in his regular form. But
well, Gruzlak could be reading it, and Marge could be translating Gruzlak's grunts to Rygg. But I don't know why we told that.
I think everybody knows how to read besides Rygg, so anybody could be reading it.
Right. Oh, it was Gruzlak that was going to teach Rygg. That's what it was, right?
Yeah. But like on the DL.
We'll save that for when Gruzlak's a human again.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
I think so too.
Yep.
So you go up and you start to move the casket ajar, and as you do, you find that Velly's casket is empty.
Another missing family member? Does that mean he's still alive, or did someone take him for some reason?
Is there any is there any remains or anything like no bone dust or anything left behind in the
clean
camp?
Nothing.
Well, I guess one positive way you could look at it is you don't see any leftover remains. Like if there was a body in here, like a deceased body, there'd probably be some leftover, parts. And they seem to get it all out. So maybe there's more afoot to this. Hey, maybe you got some family members out there walking around, Rygg.
I suppose that's possible. I need to find out. I need to find where these folks are. Are they alive? Are they in hiding? Why didn't they take me with them?
Okay, you're moving over to Anny's mausoleum?
Yep.
Okay, you see Anny's got her plaque on it. It just says, sister to Velly and Rygg, daughter of Adessa and Tor. And her favorite thing to do was to follow her father to the forge, the Great Forge, because her curiosity for how the dwarves crafted metals. She was very interested in dwarven history. As you push the casket lid aside, you see that Anny is actually in the casket. It's just her skeleton.
My sister died.
You can roll an investigation if you'd like on the body. You don't notice anything inside the box, and you realize if you really want to get down to what's going on, you're going to have to do more of a thorough investigation of this, and it's going to require a medicine check.
I'm going to have to examine my dead sister.
This is really sad. I'm so sorry, Rygg.
You have to.
I need to know what happened. The dwarf's got to do what the dwarf's got to do.
As you start to investigate, you notice that there is something wrong with the spine and the back of her neck. It appears that something was severed. It looks like it might have been a stabbing of some kind. Whatever it was swift, and it ended her life almost immediately.
Wait. Stabbed in the neck. We're going to find who did this, and if they're still alive, they're going to have the same fate.
Wait, who is this guy?
Stab for a stab.
Does the headstone say how old Velly and Anny were when they died? Like, does it have a birth date, or does it just say names?
It would have a death date, yeah, and they would have been younger, probably. How old were you when you left, Rygg?
Well, he would have. I guess they would make sense if they were slightly older, because Rygg would have been just like a baby.
Oh, I see.
These guys
must be that's right.
Yeah. So these guys must have been like a little bit older. Maybe they would have been like 6 or so.
Yeah. So maybe Velly was 6 and Anny was 5.
Yep. And Rygg would have been like 2 or 3.
One
at most, maybe even younger.
Yeah.
One of my viewer asked, maybe we can ask the animal around here. Maybe they saw something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can roll a perception check in the graveyard if you wanted to do that. I'll come back to Rygg here in a second, but I just want to say that Kibble is tearing up as he's watching Rygg investigate his sister's skeleton, because it's a child and it's kind of a disturbing moment.
That's what I was just about to ask. Like, does the skeleton match the age on the plaque?
It does. It does.
What's this?
Fram is going to go try to comfort Kibble and tell him things about religion to do it.
What's
Okay.
this perception for?
This is
Smell?
for anyone. Yeah, for smell. You can roll
Okay.
advantage.
Smell. Oh, nice.
You do see
24.
some squirrels that are hanging around in one of the trees nearby, just behind the two children's mausoleums.
Can I speak to them, or because I'm Jamborman, or I need to that Marge to do that?
Marge. You can speak
Okay.
to Boar, but you can't speak to squirrels.
Okay.
I'd say if Gruzlak was taking in some big whiffs, I guess Marge would notice, being his interpreter. Like, what's that, Gruzlak? You picking up on something?
Yeah, hey, Marge, go check out those little squirrel. They might saw something. I don't know.
Gruzlak said he wants me to go check out on some squirrels or something. I don't know. He smells something, but I guess it's worth checking out.
Okay. As you walk.
It's like having a dog. You smell something, boy? What is it?
Alright, go show me. Where they at?
So they're just found in the trees behind the mausoleum. Do you approach?
Over here?
No, right.
Yeah,
They're actually closer. They're right over here next to Velly and Anny.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Excuse me there.
Oh, don't even creep up any closer, eh? You stay right where you are.
Oh, no,
This is our territory right here. You see this nice like branch? I've been living on this branch in this tree for the past 6 months. And you try to come up here, I'm gonna bite your toes off.
Oh, it looks like a lovely branch, but I got myself a branch at home, so I do love what you're doing here, though.
Who is
6
that?
months, you say?
You see here is like one of his little friends. Who is that?
Hmm.
Who's coming up over
Oh,
here?
hello.
Who are
Don't
you?
mind me. I'm just Auntie Marge. We're here paying respects. You see, one of my friends over here, the family was buried around the area.
Oh, bury me in the ground.
Yes.
How can he understand us? Oh no, I don't know how she can understand us. It's kind of a wild thing, isn't it? What exactly
Well,
you want?
see, I'm a very powerful wizard, and I have the ability. I've taught myself some magic.
Wait,
You
stop
know,
right there.
More magic, huh?
I know what I've heard of it. Are you here to steal my nuts? You're trying to creep up on my
No.
nuts, are you? You're not going to get my
No.
nuts. These are my nuts, and
Honey,
I've been searching.
Trust me. I don't even like nuts, okay? Not my cup of tea.
All right. So what exactly do you want then if you don't want nuts? Because I'm not really sure there's anything else worth liking or wanting except for nuts. Because there's going to be a long winter
You
ahead.
see, I happen to actually have some nuts with me, and gestures back at Kamaji. Goes, "Hey, you got some nuts on you, right?"
I definitely would have nuts on me. That'd be like a classic ration, and I've got quite a few rations.
Okay.
Well,
So
you
give up
see
one of
here,
your
my-
rations, then.
Okay.
If
My
you give it to
friends
him.
and I are looking. We just want a little bit of information. We have these nuts here, and I don't even like nuts, but I saw you guys over here with your beautiful branch, and I was like, those guys, they look like they just go nuts for nuts.
Oh, I sure do go nuts for nuts. I got to store them up so I got enough food through the winter. Because come winter time, all this is going to be covered in snow. It is. There's not going to be any food on the ground. If I go out searching for food on the ground, I'm going to get eaten by a hawk.
Well, see, and that's how I knew you were a smart businessman. Look at you. You know the value of these here nuts. Now, that being said, I happen to have these extra nuts here, but I need a little something from you if you would like to take these nuts off my hand.
All right, I'll take those nuts off my hand, but what you need exactly?
Well, you see, we're here, and we're here to pay respects to our dear friend, but there's some people who look like they've done some naughty things to where my friend's family was buried. And we just wanted to know if maybe you've seen anything, any suspicious people who've been investigating this area that we're in right now, like right here.
Well, past 6 months, well, I'd say the craziest thing I've ever seen was that dragon that was just circling about over that mausoleum over there.
Oh, and when did this happen? You talking about just now?
Oh, just now. That's right.
And that dragon, they came over here when they were messing with the graves right below us here. And when did they come? Were they here before, early in the day, or?
Well, I've never seen that dragon before, but I have seen that rider up there. The rider's riding on top of that dragon.
Oh, he's a very bad man. You gotta be careful. If you see him again, protect your nuts.
No, I will. He's not going to steal my nuts. I'm going to get out of here in a snap, I will. But I've seen him in here before. He visited that building over there, the one that you just came out of, and these two this one of these buildings actually, the one on your left. He's pointing to Velly's.
I'm surprised you know your left and your right. You're such a smart little squirrel, aren't you?
Of course I am. He puffs his chest out. I'm the primo nut collector out of my whole family. I gathered in 50 nuts just this last month.
Wow. Well, I appreciate all this information. I tell you what, if you keep an eye out for me and you watch these graves, if we come back, we got any more questions for you? I got another sack of nuts with your name on it.
I want it.
Tosses him the little thing of nuts she had.
That makes this, he kind of counts on his little fingers. That makes, 55 nuts this month. Yeah, he's going to be impressed. My brother's going to be jealous of me, he is.
You're going to get yourself a lovely girlfriend with all those nuts. You know what they say about those girl squirrels? They love the big nut collections.
Oh, they sure do. Why do you think my wife married me? Oh, anyways, now you come back over. I'll give you some more information for some more nuts if you got some time.
That sounds great. With pleasure doing business with you.
What pleasure
Always
doing business
looking
with
for
you?
new Sharp business partners.
Oh, that's right. Toodles.
Walk
like
back
the
to
idea that to the rest of us, this is just all you making squirrel noises back and forth for like a few minutes.
I love that. I love that.
When she asks for nuts from Kamaji and Kamaji hands him over, he is gonna watch to see what the squirrel does with them. He's gonna try and see where the squirrel's nut stash is.
In his mouth. He fits all 5 in his mouth.
Yeah, but he's gonna go like bury him somewhere, I presume.
Oh,
You're gonna steal from
he-
squirrel? That's evil. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Hey, well then he might need a lot
Oh
more nuts, and
my
then we need a lot
fucking
more information. We come in at a good time for him.
I wasn't just gonna steal the nuts from the squirrel.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
We all know
I
that
never
Jeff kicked the squirrel in PG-3, I bet.
Bro, you're evil. You're chaotic
Squirrel
evil.
a nudge.
It's
So you-
rude, dude.
I mean, squirrel are food too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna kill the squirrel and take the nuts.
Bro, they are our spy. They are they work
Hey.
for us.
Hey, roll a persuasion check, Gruzlak,
For persuasion,
to not kill the squirrels.
but Jeff cannot understand me. I mean, the Kamaji cannot understand me unless March translates.
Oh yeah, you gotta persuade me then. Well, you're
Yeah.
bringing up a lot of good points there, but all they're hearing is you oink all over the place, Gruzlak. You're being an awfully loud pig right now.
Okay.
Hey, Martin, don't tell the Kamaji, don't kill the little squirrel. They're our friend. They're so friendly, right?
Roll a wisdom check for Marge.
Oh,
Oh my god. Why would you want to allow that to happen, Marge? I'm not sure maybe it's just you don't think that you can stop, or I don't know.
no, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right, Kamaji, listen here. Gruzlak just told me the most heartbreaking story about how those little squirrels remind him of himself and how he's trapped in this world. And it absolutely broke my heart. So can you please find it in yourself somewhere to let these little guys go? Gruzlak is making a it's got me touched.
Roll a persuasion check, and then Kamaji roll a wisdom check.
Oh my god. Wait, you say me rolling anything?
Oof.
Nope, you don't roll anything.
Okay.
Nope, not gonna work out.
No,
Okay.
no.
It's close.
Now you let me give up some tasty piglets earlier. I draw the line here. These are just squirrels, okay? And squirrels that just took a full ration's worth of nuts from me.
Yeah, they're our little friends.
I'm gonna go replenish my rations and get us some dinner tonight. Do we want to not eat meat? Do we want to just eat some nuts around a fire, or would we like?
I couldn't possibly eat these poor little helpless squirrels. They remind Gruzlak of two of his little friends. They remind me of two kids I had back in the forge. Oh, I just can't possibly think of harm coming to these squirrels. But you do what you gotta do.
Oh, that's even better. That's more for me and Rygg.
They're so small. They don't even got meat. How about we go eat some more boar?
There's no talking to them.
Hunting the boar.
They just don't understand.
So Kamaji, you see the squirrel. It dashes across the branch and into the hole in the tree.
And when it comes out of the tree, I'm going to shoot it with my short bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
You monster.
I got a 21.
You kill the squirrel.
Oh my god!
Its wife comes out seeing this, the arrow has skewered its body. It looks completely decimated. And she just squeals super loudly. You have
see what you've done.
Okay.
They're expecting 3 more little squirrels.
It's enough. It kills the second squirrel. The nuts fall off the branch. Actually, the nuts are still stored in the tree, so you have to go over there to get them. But
yeah, I'm gonna get that too. I'm gonna grab all the nuts out of the tree.
Okay, you have 2 squirrels. Each squirrel is going to count as 5 ration, or I guess it's just 1 ration. Let's keep it simple. Yeah. So you get your nuts back, which is a ration, and then you get 2 more rations.
Do I get another ration's worth of nuts on top of that from all the 50 nuts? I feel like 50 nuts is worth a ration.
Yeah, I was saying 5 was, so I would say, yeah, let's say let's say 10. No, do 10.
There's probably a lot of bad nuts in there that I don't want to eat,
These are high quality nuts. You get 10 extra rations.
He was the premier nut collector in the area, and you took him down.
Oh my god.
Okay. You now know that
Well, that was totally worth it for me. I just got 13 rations. Screw you guys. I'm eating good tonight. I'm going to treat myself to multiple rations worth of food tonight.
Okay, well now you know, right? You know that the Elder Lich Galmar did visit Velly and Adessa's mausoleum, but did not take Anny's.
And we also know that tricking squirrels into revealing their nut stashes is a great way to re-up on rations when we're on the road.
Very good.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did the squirrel see anyway? I forgot. I didn't pick it up.
He saw my arrow right before it went through his eyeball.
Before that,
the squirrel saw Elder Lich Galmar is the individual riding the young dragon. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember. Okay. So he took the body. He took Rygg's family's body.
Took the bodies, and he hadn't said any more information other than that.
Shout out to the viewer in East stream who suggested that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great
idea. You got
idea.
squirrels murdered.
Yeah.
So who's I need to distract myself from all this squirrel butchery. But Rygg,
so we can distract you from the squirrel butchery by looking at my dead sister.
No, who's I'm so sorry. Who's this man that took probably the bodies of your other family members? Who's this guy? I haven't even heard of him before. This dragon riding douchebag.
Kamaji's just in the background ripping the skin off the squirrels and cleaning them.
God, man, it's
brutal.
Squirrel stew does smell good.
Well, this guy is the Elder Lich. He works for... Do I even say his name, Rygg? He works for Ren the Nightwalker, the evil deity.
Well, can I roll a, I guess what? Arcana check? Just know? Or religion?
You can roll religion or history.
History?
Yeah.
No clue who that is.
Yeah, never
Who's
heard
that
of.
guy?
Maybe you've heard of Rin, but you don't know any details about it. You know that it's just like a dark deity. That's about it.
You hear
Bro,
Ren,
he's
you're
one of
like,
the worst
"Ooh."
deities to worship. He's like the anti-punk, bro.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
We hate him.
he's the
if
deity
he's
of.
the anti of what this is, then that's got to be pretty awful because you guys are just way too bright and cheery.
Well,
I don't even want to think about what the other side of that coin is.
It makes sense though, because he's the deity of cannibalism, decay, and despair. And that's who, right? That's who the Elder Lich worships. And he stole these bodies. Some kind of connection we're missing, I think.
That means we need to find and kill an Elder Lich.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
That's kind of a big deal.
As my mama and my brother.
Well,
we begin with that.
This sounds like an
Hey there,
investigation for the Fram Fam. Put on your thinking caps, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna think
Watch
hard.
away from the
Punk's
Fram
gonna
Fam.
go into our heart and to our heads, and he's gonna give us an idea. And one of those light bulbs or whatever you call them are gonna come over our heads.
Yeah, light bulbs.
Oh, yeah.
Light boar.
Kibble.
Hey, hey, Squirrel Slayer, you ever heard anything about taking down an Elder Lich?
No, but I reckon a good place to start would be finding those silk cube mushrooms that Punk spoke to Fram about, and I reckon that might help us get the Arcanum University off the ground, and I feel like unlocking it more magic is the key to everything here.
We'll definitely need to show up our guns. Probably use a little bit of help too.
Yeah, so
before
it-
that, can I take a short rest? I'm not feeling very well.
Oh yeah, sure, but wait, hold on 1 second. So knock knock.
Who's there?
Nope.
Champ. Champ.
No, no. Try again.
God, you guys are no fun.
I grumble.
Brother, I'll reach out. Okay, Sam who?
No, Champ. Shampoo?
Shampoo.
Does my hair really look that dirty?
Ha. Yeah, you should tell more jokes like that for Punk. Knock,
Yeah,
knock.
he'd oh, who's there?
Punk.
Punk who?
Oh, you should let Punk into your heart, bro.
I already did. Joke's on you.
Hey, you got me. We're just having fun, just chilling, just vibing with Punk.
I'm gonna come to here and just grab hold both of them and shut their mouths.
I think Gruzlak tells better jokes with his ass.
I liked Fram's joke, actually. I really did. That was good.
Well,
I think we should probably get out of here. It's a hot area. We were just attacked. I know that guy went away, but where do we move to? We really got to get this guy some, patch him up a bit. He looks rough. And points at Gruzlak.
For now,
Yeah.
the more distance we get from Stoneguard, the better, until we can figure out how to get inside. I think there's a target on all of us, especially me.
You hear this?
I don't think
psst,
I can
psst.
get inside.
You hear a psst, psst, psst. Hey, over here. You see a little head pop around the corner just on the other side of the fence by the stairs. And it's the Boar Farmer. Did you guys see that?
Around, hoping it was the squirrels. You alive? Oh.
Oh yeah, he's
Boar
been here the
Farmer?
whole time.
Wow.
He was off doing something else, but now he's back. And he's like, "You guys see that? You see that dragon in the sky with that dark thingy on top of it? We gotta get back. This is dangerous. Something's wrong here."
You're darn
Couldn't have
tootin'.
said it better myself. We do
Okay.
need to get out of here. I'm 100% in agreement with you.
So, you guys get back to Brawn's Boars. That's right, his name is Brawn. I can remember that.
Does being a Brawn rears?
My God, I
and
inadvertently did that. That's so funny.
and it brings up Boar. Does he have any ability to better heal up our wereboar patriot than any of us would? Does he have special boar healing knowledge?
Boar salve.
He just needs a short rest. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Just some scratchy, nothing, not big deal.
Wow.
He could give you like
Wow, you can really dance.
he'll give you some berries he's collected in the wild, and you guys can eat those and heal for a D4 each. How's that sound?
Sure. I'll give my berry to Gruzlak.
Basically, good
give
berries. Kind
I'll give mine to
Yeah.
him too.
Wait,
So will Fram and Rygg.
So do I gonna do the short rest or not?
Well, you just got a bunch of berries to eat, so you're gonna have
4d4,
5d4.
5d4. So no short rest.
It's up to you. I don't know how much health you're missing, but roll the
I'm
roll
missing.
the roll the d4s first, and then go from there.
Okay.
I wouldn't say no to a short rest. I get my knots back.
D4.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do one then. Yeah. No sense. We're in a safe place. No sense not doing one.
If you're doing a short rest, then you also get an additional 5 from Fram's Song of Rest.
Nice.
Okay. Well, by the time you guys
How does
get
that
back,
go?
you do go into the living room to take your rest. About an hour goes by, but his wife comes back and very, very worried. She's like,
Brawn, the soldiers they're looking for people in the streets. They're asking for, foreigners or something. I think they're talking about these guys. And he's like,
Told you shouldn't have murdered those squirrels. They're protected around here, aren't they?
squirrels? She kind of like, what are you talking about? I'm
Don't
talking.
worry, we had a disagreement over lunch.
Oh. Okay.
and Kibble's like,
Yeah, literally.
So-
These uppity yuppies are too good for some squirrel meat.
It's bad for my cheekbones.
Well, you guys, we've got a problem. And if they're looking for you, you can't be here. If they come by this house and they find you, I'm done for.
Yeah, we should be on our way. I'd hate to bring you into all this.
Who says they're looking for us? There might be other foreigners here. It's a traveling town, right?
I don't think so. They described a group of folks that match your description. I think it's you.
Well, certainly there's plenty of parties out there with one wereborn man, one drow, a dwarf, and a couple of humans. That's pretty typical, right?
Wait, who is
I don't know.
chasing us? The guard? The Outlander guard?
Yeah.
Marge
That's
is just
people
getting
looking
really
for you.
nervous and doesn't like the idea that she's being searched for,
Man. Right?
grasping at straws.
All the more reason for us to hightail it out of here as fast as we can.
what do you want to do? I'm gonna.
If we leave, what are we just abandoning the people to their own fates? Like, what's our course of action?
Yeah, we need to make a revolution. Wait, isn't we actually think we're gonna go to the Underdark first and convince them to come up?
You can go to the Underearth, but it's a long ways away. I mean, it's a day's journey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like in a different area. We kind of need to resolve some of the stuff around here. I mean, the bodies were just stolen, so I guess first and foremost would be to try to track that guy down, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about it for a
Or is
second?
that-
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Okay.
My
Use the bathroom on the way back.
my worry is that tracking that guy down is going to end in our death. 'Cause he's
True. Yeah, he's very strong.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're ready for that.
Right.
Also, I don't think we really have any leads about where to go. Because he's just flying. So,
Right.
Best
One
we could
thing we
probably
should-
hope for is like a general direction, and even then, it's probably going to be unreliable.
But we could we could go just try to make camp outside of town. And,
Yeah, I think that's
recollect, right, nearby outside, and just try to find a point of interest that we could make into a base camp of some sort. On the way out.
I honestly feel like maybe our best course of action here is to just kind of go into the Underdark around here and look for a Sil Cube, like spawn spot, like just like Ponk had said, because we've gotten the hint to do that from Matt by having Ponk speak to him, and B, I think it would resolve a lot of the issues here if we could find that, because A, we can get our hands on a significant amount of money, as those are going to sell for 500 each. And then
get back into the city.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely get back in. I can sneak back in for sure.
Yeah, maybe we check around the surrounding areas for leads on Psilspore Passage.
And I really feel like getting the Hammercast Arcanum University opened is like the first step to getting the resistance started, because then we have like a home base to work out of and a large amount of like protection in like magic users part of the guild, and like other, like, then we can start getting the word out and building the resistance force. Like, I think that's step one, is getting Hammercast up and running so that we have like a base of operations.
Sure. That
But
sounds good.
to do that, we need 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold. I got like 900 now.
Yeah, I already donated a good bit, but we have 100 gold left, or only have 100 gold left. So
Yeah, what about our circulars plan? Like make people come to see me, and even like a duo with me, so we can earn the money.
we can definitely try that too. I'm definitely game to try that. I just feel like I don't know how quickly we'll earn 2,000 gold doing that. Like, we could definitely earn some gold doing that, but I think it's gonna be a couple hundred at best, Whereas, like, if we go look for the mushrooms, we can kind of help progress the plot and make money faster.
I mean, maybe we can do that both. Like, we just traveling.
We can definitely. I'm definitely down to try that. 100%.
Yeah, like I mean, when we are trying to do the thing, like grab the mushroom, and then on the travel, if we see people, we just do that. Like, hey, come here, watch this giant boar man. If you do with him, arm wrestling. If you win,
yeah,
you got 100 gold, but you need to pay us like 10 gold first.
Plus, you look like a disgusting, disfigured boar man now, because you have like all your hair and stuff burnt off, right?
Yeah. Now I look more.
Probably need to make you some sort of like hero boar man costume kind of thing that you can go by an alter ego to somehow make some sort of story out of it.
He's got mange.
I guess first things first, though, is we should ask the Brawn, ask him and his wife. Do you guys know of any nearby towns or villages? We still need some information in the area, so we can't go too far away from Stoneguard.
Say it one more time. Sorry, my mind was elsewhere for a second.
Oh, it's okay. Maj is going to ask Brahm and his wife, do you guys know of any like small towns or villages nearby, or just a place where we can lay low? We still need a lot of information here, so we can't leave quite yet, but we don't want to put you guys in any jeopardy.
Well, you could try going to Stony Step. Let's see, where else could they go?
Where's Stony Step?
It's right here. That's the small town that you were staying in before. The people that
the anchor, right?
Yeah, where you bought the anchor.
You could also try. Well, they could go to the Jawwood Mountains, I wouldn't go to Jawwood Mountains. It's too close to Fang Keep. Oh, that's true.
What's Fang Keep?
What Jawwood Mountain and Fang Keep? Oh, enlighten me on why should we stay away from those places? Per se.
Well, there's some rumors that there's a vampire lord that lives at Fang Keep who is hunting people from the Jawwood Mountains, the Jawwood Mountain clan. But they are associated with the Outlanders, though they're not technically ruled by them.
Huh. Wait,
How far away is this place?
Oh, it's pretty far. I mean, to get to Jawwood is, what do you reckon? It's like 7 days? He's like, 3, 4, 5, 7 days. Yeah. Stony Step is closer.
Too far away.
Way too far.
I was thinking, is there like a tavern that's like within a day of here, outside town somewhere?
Oh, I see. No, but here, let me put these locations on your map. She's gonna go ahead and take your map out, and she throws these down on there.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
They tell you too that the Jawwood Mountains sits right below these two very jagged peaks. Okay. And they suggest trying Stony Step or the very small fishing village Dritsok, which Marge would know. That's where she spent a lot of her time when she was younger.
Yeah.
So
as far as taverns go, there's probably nowhere safe in Stoneguard to stay. You'd have to physically leave the whole area.
Yeah.
Looks like we're camping.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay,
why?
camp then.
Why they want to? So they already know us. The Outlander already know us.
Mm-hmm. And they're searching for you. Is what you
Honestly, camping is probably the best idea anyway, because Gruzlak's going to draw a huge amount of attention, and word will travel of his location unless we're in the wilderness.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just go like one, just like a half day's journey outside town to the south and make camp.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're in the woods, we don't even have to go that far. Like, they're never going to find us, like, just straight in the woods.
All right, let's go to
As
your
long as-
camp then.
As long as we're not too close,
Are we under the impression that this Psilspore Passage is like nearby here, or
You know that it's
Yeah, it's not like we don't know exactly how near, but like we know that that other, like the Great Breach, like that other town with the lich lady or whatever, she has access to one. So there's got to be one within like several days journey of that town.
Yes, the Queen Vampire has access to one, and then there is another one which is under the control of the Spider Cultists, but that is pretty far away.
Yeah, so we don't know exactly where the one that we're like semi close to it. We could be really close to it, or we could be kind of far from it. We don't really know.
What about Goblin? Remember, we met some Goblin. Told us can go to their village.
Yeah,
Where
we
is
did.
that village?
That's really far away from us. That's otherwise that would be not a bad idea, but it's really far. That's like 2 weeks journey probably.
Wait, what about Musashi?
Musashi is he's in Stoneguard, but you haven't tried looking for him yet.
We haven't.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh, I guess we can't now.
Yeah. Shit.
Who's Musashi?
Musashi is the NPC we met before.
So many things happening.
Nice guy. And
you met his mother in Elmwood, and she told you that he was having problems with Outlanders in Stoneguard.
Oh shit! He probably got
him and Rio.
They probably got him in prison or even kill him.
Yeah, we'll try and find him when we can get into town.
When the revolution start.
Well, it sounds like Kamaji's gonna have to sneak into town a few times to do some recon.
Yeah, we should at least have a good amount of gold to donate when I do so that it's not like a wasted journey.
Okay, so you're gonna go to a camp then.
Yeah.
Where?
Where's the camp?
Camp is going to be about a half day's journey outside of the city, and this is your camp.
Okay.
We can also start spending some downtime brewing potions to sell. That'll kind of help with the cost. I can brew some potions. I'll look at that though. Probably do that off stream.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alrighty, so you guys have made it to your camp. We'll just say it's mostly tents. I don't know. I don't think you have wagons yet or anything.
Oh.
So we'll just substitute those
Crap,
with tents.
I totally meant to say on our way out of town that I wanted to have Gruzlak talk to the little pigs.
Oh, sure. We could do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Let's do that
Okay.
retroactively.
That's it.
Okay.
I was like, so as we're leaving town, like, hey, Gruzlak, I still kind of feel bad about those little boars we picked. And then especially after our Squirrel Slayer friend had his recent episode, do you think you could maybe talk to the little piglets over there and tell them I'm sorry? Every time I walk up, they run away screaming bloody murder. And I just want to tell them I'm sorry and tell them it's going to be better one day and it'll all work out. But they don't want to listen to me. So maybe, although you look pretty rough right now, bud. Yeah, let's try to make you look a little better. She picks up some mud and try to like
Okay, well,
some of the burn marks.
it looks like he's been rolling in the mud, so I'm going to remove the disadvantage on the persuasion check, because most pigs will roll in the mud. They can't see that you've been scarred and burnt and everything, okay? And it sort of hides your...
Okay.
Well, I guess they have musk too, so it wouldn't really bother them. But when they see you, they're still terrified. They're still terrified of you.
Persuasion. Yeah.
Yes. They start to squeal.
Get away from us, please!
Don't eat us!
Don't worry, little fellow. I just wanna let you guys know. Yeah, we probably mess up with killing your parent, but you know, you have the opportunity to get your revenge. When you grow up, become a giant boar, you can come to challenge us. And you might kill us just like we kill your parent, you know, it's a fair fight. And
Yeah.
Which is just horrifying
Yeah.
hearing this from the side.
So-
Just like,
So you are a bad guy, is what you're saying. I know it. See, I told you. I told you he's a bad guy.
No,
And we are. We're going to take our revenge. We're going to all grow up, and we're going to kill you, Gruzlak. We're going to kill you and your Fram Fam.
I accept that. You can come and try and find out, little fellow. That's your opportunity.
You ruined our lives. You killed my mother and father. They all start squealing.
he gave you a purpose before you had nothing.
Yes, you. I give you a reason to become a hero in the boar, you know. You are a hero boar now.
You murdered our family. I'm an orphan now. All that I have is mud and my brothers and sisters, and I hope you don't take them away from me too.
I won't unless, you know, you guys got more meat.
Oh no! Oh no!
Please don't eat us! Everybody run!
No.
Run! They all just start squealing and running in a circle, trying to break through the fence. You see them throwing their heads into the boards, trying to snap them. I'm gonna go ahead and roll to see if they can escape from the fence. They're so distraught.
Oh no!
That's for the first one. He doesn't break it. That's the second one. There's a crack in the board. Oh, there's a second crack in the board. It's starting to give way. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. That's 3, 4, 5. We've got one more. And finally, the board cracks and all the boars slip out from the fence and they start to run into the wild.
Like
No.
the regular boars too.
Yep, they're all running because they think they're going to be turned into bacon.
No. Well,
Now-
it's like that's like all of his like actual boars, not just the
Yeah.
giant boars.
Well, with that, I think it's time to go, Gruzlak.
All right. Good luck, little fellow. Good luck for your revenge.
So before we leave, Rygg is going to go back to Brawn.
I apologize on behalf of my friends.
What happened?
You probably just want to see this for yourself. It's not a word situation.
He walks outside with you, and he just sees the broken fence and the empty corral, and he just goes, "My boars!" And he runs off towards the forest.
Now, hold on one sec. I want you to come back here for a minute, Brawn.
There's no time!
There are two things I need to tell you before you leave.
Okay. What?
I pull out the sunstone. Seeing as how they already are looking for us, I feel like I need to tell you.
That's the sunstone! He immediately kneels down and bows his head towards you.
I am Rygg. Apparently my pappy, was the king here. I just found that out yesterday. I haven't told you yet, but seeing how they're looking for us, I'm assuming that they know. And we're working on a plan to come back someday.
I had no idea.
We are sorry about my friends here. Not the most trustworthy top, so I hope this will cover it. And I give him 10 more gold pieces.
It's not gonna cover it, but it'll be something in the meantime.
What would cover this?
I'm gonna need at least 100 gold pieces.
I give it to him. I feel so bad.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, and you could count on me to be there for you when you try to retake your throne, Rygg. I had no idea who you were. I'm sorry I didn't pay my respects before.
The only ones who know right now are you,
okay,
Yorn and his son. I don't believe we were introduced with names, and Crumb, who we're still not sure if we can trust or not.
Crumb? That cheat! You can't trust Crumb. He's a liar.
I don't trust him, but I haven't fully made up my mind on him yet. But there's a lot he doesn't know. He doesn't know I have the Sunstone, and I'd like to keep that a secret still.
Okay.
But if you tell Yorn that you can start letting the word out among the faithful dwarves that Rygg is alive and working on making his way back to Stoneguard someday, I'd be much obliged.
Of course. But let me just reiterate. You can't trust Crumb. He's a no-good bootlicker.
Alright, you're the second dwarf who's told me that.
You know, didn't Tor tell you?
Pappy? He didn't tell me nothing other than you just can't trust
Outlanders. What's the other guy's name? I said it incorrectly.
Yorn?
Yorn, yeah. Didn't Yorn tell you yet?
He told me I can't trust Crumb, but Crumb hasn't revealed his hand one way or the other yet. He was the one who told me I was the prince here.
Well,
Before that, I had no idea.
You won't find this in the history books, Rygg, but allegedly, Crumb was the one to, well, get your family killed. I mean, according to him, he said that he was, forced into the decision. They said they were threatened his life, but I would have willingly given my life for your father, Rygg. And Crumb, he didn't do that.
He killed my mama and my brother and sister?
Indirectly, yes.
To kill me and my pappy?
Indirectly. He provided the information. I'm sorry, Rygg.
I'd say that I was right not to trust him.
We all lost something. We all lost something today. I, my boars, and you, a friend.
Well, I never really fully trusted him as a friend, but it's good to know that I was right in holding back my information from him. He might have a meeting with my bow later.
I think it's a wise decision. Be careful, and thank you again for this gold. It means a lot to my family. He walks away.
What a king should do.
He lets the boars go. He's going to go and repair his fence, and then you guys are going to move to the camp, okay? All right. This is probably a good place to stop.
Yeah, 3 hours already.
Yeah, so I think we'll stop here.
So when I get back to camp,
But
March
what
tells-
are we gonna do? Oh, we got too many quests. It's like EverQuest. Oh my god.
You won't be able to do maybe all of them, you know? You're going to have to choose, and then depending on what you choose, and things will continue to move through the world.
Yeah, alright.
First things first, we gotta go get those boar back.
I thought you gotta let them free, and then they will come to find us someday.
Yeah, they'll be the long-term nemesis arc. The big bag end boss there. It's actually 3 boars in a trench coat. Ah!
They already start their villain arc.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they might become Boarmen come to us. Now,
or Gruzlak just changes all of us into Boarmen, and then we just go off and have boar adventures.
Yeah.
I need more from mutant boars.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. GG.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.